Last time we played, you guys had went back to town, and Miramar was going to train. So you guys have a week to do stuff while he's training. And you can, like I said, you guys can just say, I'm just going to wait in the inn until he's done. You can say, I go to the forest and hunt for rabbits every day, or go fishing every day. Maybe catch fish and, smoke them and use them as your, the food you take with you. I don't know what you want to do. Or you sit down and you pray every morning to your God of the sun and make sure you're seeing it when it rises, that kind of stuff. I don't know. But you've got a week to do stuff. And again, this is not something we're going to go through every single day. We're just going to hand wave it, say that's what you do, and be done with it. So I want to try to keep an accurate calendar on what you guys are doing.
What town are we in?
Hamlet.
Hamlet, okay. I don't believe I'm a thief, but I don't believe I'm from here, so I think I'd like to get in touch with the local, if there's an organization here. I'm gonna try and find.
Okay.
Pay my respects and a tithe if any is.
Okay.
Just to try and stay out of trouble.
Good plan. Good plan. And I'll just go down the list here. That was Jared. What about Grimlock? What is he doing for a week?
I'm going to spend just a day at the smithy, just kind of checking over my gear, my axe specifically, making sure it's not notched or sharpened or whatever, just getting everything ready to go. And, I'm going to make sure to get a good night's rest every night. And the rest of the days I'm going to spend at the fort that they're building and just helping the foreman over there and giving him advice, unsolicited, of course, on their construction job over there, because I have a keen interest in defenses and stuff like that. So that's kind of my thing.
One second, I'm just noting some things on the calendar. And Garton, what are you doing for a week?
He also will try to contact the Thieves Guild so he doesn't step on any toes. At some point during the week, he is going to go procure healing potions, as many as he can.
Okay. Now that we can do. We'll go through that one. But
okay.
So I'm gonna assume that you and Jareth work together, try to find it. You can nod if you don't want to, but
it works for me.
No, it works fine for me.
Okay. And Bias is not here. Sharni, what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to follow the tenets of my faith here and go about helping with the needy and the poor, dispensing alms to them if needed, and then the more well-to-do people asking for donations for the poor, that kind of thing, and help them out if they need it. Like I'm going to work with the local church of St. Cuthbert, see if there's like folks that need some healing help, like use my healing skill on them, kind of help them get better if they're sick, that kind of thing. Just kind of assist around town as needed.
All right, yeah, that's a good one. Now what I'm doing, and I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Maybe you can. On the top right, do you guys see a button that looks like a calendar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
When you click on it, does it bring up a bunch of calendars?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you view the log entries down there on the bottom?
It says day 1 of ToEE in the log. First reaping 576C1.
Is that okay? Yeah. Go to the 6th. That's today. And it should show all the stuff that you guys are doing. Yep. So I think you guys can you edit that, or can you just see it?
The 6th of which calendar?
The reaping.
I clicked on all logs and got like all the days that I guess you've marked off: first reaping, third reaping, so on.
Okay, it's the 6th.
I clicked
Oh,
from
that's
there.
cool. Yeah.
But
And
then I
then you
see the month that's their red dots on the days and stuff.
yeah. And so if you click the little link there, it'll open up the actual log. Okay, cool. So
I can't edit them.
okay,
See,
yeah, I didn't think
yeah.
so. So what I'll do is I'll try to use that so that we can kind of give you guys a time frame on things that are going on. So what that log entry is basically saying is you guys are going to be doing something until the 13th of next week, and we'll walk through what we're doing with that. Miramar Trains, Garten, and the first part of Garten, you wanted to purchase some healing potions. Now, if you remember, Jeroen asked you if you happen to be going to that area to pick up some of those mushrooms. Remember?
Yes.
That specific type, and you guys didn't, so he doesn't have any.
I thought somebody did pick mushrooms.
Unfortunately,
I thought no, I thought Miramar did. Maybe we just noted where they were, but we never got back around to getting them. Weren't they like purple and green or something crazy colors?
Yep, they were a green, fluorescent green almost. And I don't see anything in Miramar's backpack, so my memory has served me correctly. He did not get any. So he doesn't have any. So that would be your first place to go and visit to see if they had any. Since he is also the guy that healed you, cured you of your nasty poison infection.
Yes.
If you have any other thoughts on where you want to go try to look, you can certainly try that. But that's the place that's right near the inn that you're familiar with.
You might check with the druid.
Jeroen is the druid.
Yeah, he's the one wanting it.
He's the one wanting shrooms.
Yep.
He's issued the crafting order or whatever it is, and we got to go fulfill it. Oh, Mike, I was going to tell you I made a concession to my old ass eyes, similar to you have. I got a bigger monitor.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's more immersive. That's the word you got to use. You say when you play video games, it's more immersive. It's not because you can't see the fucking thing.
Yeah,
So,
it makes a difference too. It's funny. It really does make a difference.
It does. It does. You sit in front of it. If it's bigger, I mean, the first time I sat in front of mine, it was just like for me again, I tease about the immersive stuff. But when I played WoW, just like, wow, I'm really in. You know, it really kind of almost wraps around in my vision much more than it used to. You know, I don't know. I like it.
Yeah, I can see how, shooting down those birds over the turtles, would probably be a lot better on a bigger monitor.
Yeah. Again,
yeah.
this was years ago whenever I had my first experience. Now it's kind of all gone away.
I think as far as potions, Mike, I will see if maybe the guild even has something for sale.
What guild are you talking about?
The Thieves Guild.
Well, you haven't got to that point
I
yet.
know. That's what I'm saying. Now I will see when we get there and do that.
So we'll go ahead and go there. You guys spend some time around town, kind of flashing your thief's cant to see if anybody reacts or responds. And there's only one guy that does, and he's at the inn, and he introduces his name as Robert Banks. He is a kind of a young-looking guy. He's got black hair. And he says, he had flashed you back saying, he is basically one of you, whatever the hand symbol would be, or the hand signals would be for that. And invites you to his table where he's eating dinner or something. And he says, "What are you boys doing in town?"
Well,
And he's younger than both of you guys.
he's a kid, huh?
Pretty young, yeah.
His name is Rob Banks.
Robert Banks.
Rob Banks, yeah.
Robert Banks.
His profession of robbing banks.
Robbie Banks. But so he asks you, what are you boys doing here in town?
I don't even know what we were. I don't even know. Let's make up something and tell.
Well, we're just resting up. We're here with some friends and just passing through.
I see. Are you guys interested in staying here very long, other than just passing through? Is passing through a euphemism for taking everything and going away, or?
No, we're not looking to interfere with anything around town here.
That's okay. Yeah, there's plenty of work for all of us. I try to keep my focus on the games here. These traders come in and we'll do some gambling and have some fun and take their money and they move on. So I try not to mess with the locals.
Yeah, I'm not much of a gambling type. I'm mostly get into places where people don't want people getting in, kind of.
You know, we have a jewel crafter or a jeweler in town. That bank, that would be hard to get into.
I bet it would. Might be a real challenge.
Well, if you get froggy and think you want to get into there, let me know and I'll be sure to help you out. But if you're looking for a group to go with, you know, in here in Hamlet, there's not a organized guild. For something like that, you're going to have to go to Nolb or Verbabank. There's just not enough work here for us.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. And it takes if you're talking a real defended place, it'd take a team. I think I'll stay away.
Okay.
That is one unhappy cat.
Isn't it? But the thing he was trying to let you know of, there's not really a guild in the town. I mean, he's the only one, you know, and I'm saying this with quotes because, you know, he's not going to say thief. He's the only, you know, thief in town that he knows of. There may be others, but he's the only one that's trained and recognized the thieves' camp that you guys were flashing around trying to find others.
Right.
And like I said, he tells you there is no organized guild in Hamlet. There might be one in Null, but he says Null was too dangerous for him. He points at himself. He's young, he's little, he's not a big guy. So he avoids Null, but he says if you really want an organized, guild, you can go to Verbank, and I'm sure you can find a very organized guild there. It's a big city.
I appreciate that information. You're a good man.
Well, let me know if you ever decide to go take a visit to the jeweler shop there. I would love to be part of that.
I'm thinking I'm going to leave it alone, but we'll see.
All righty. And Brian, did you have any questions with?
No, I think that
Garden?
explained it all. That there's no organized thieves guild to have supplies.
Yep. So, did you want to do anything else before we move on to the next group?
Just go ahead and he'll look around. He's just going to look around town, case everything out.
Okay.
May swing by the jeweler shop, take a look.
Okay. Are you going to try to find potions anywhere else, or are you done?
Where else? I don't see a map of the town. Where else might have them?
I can share that. We have one.
Yeah.
Omelet. I shared the village of Holland.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's not a big city, but it's bigger than the
The
other
map is
maps.
huge.
Yeah.
Isn't there a button that moves it to screen size or whatever?
What you do is you resize the window to where you want it, and the way I do that is I hold control button down, left click the mouse, and then move up to the left of the image, and it'll shrink it down or grow it however you want. Once it's the window size, you right click on the map, hit the resize, and then adjust vertical, and it resizes it to that window size. But you know what? This is not the map I shared with you before. I'm going to unshare that map.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything listed.
No, it doesn't. I shared the DM map is basically what I did. You should be able to see it in your images, but I'll share it so it forces you. I've got a prettier one, but it's much bigger and it takes a while, and I don't want to blow up your machines. Going once?
Yeah, the church is like the only place I could think of. Go ahead and go to the next, folks. Don't worry
Oh.
about it.
If you're going to go to the church, we can go ahead and go through that real quick. Why is that not going to link? Got belching, man. Second. Okay, so you go to visit the Church of St. Cuthbert, and when you come in, one of the acolytes sees you as you come through the main entryway, and I wish I had a map to share with you. Maybe I do. Hold on. I thought I redid these maps with another one. Maybe I didn't for the church. Oh, I did. Give me a sec, and all stuff. Can you see that?
It's loading.
Oh, that's not the right one. Norbert. There we go. So you come in from this main door here.
Okay.
And as soon as you come around past the pillars and all that, it looks really elegant, well cared for. The building is fairly old. It's probably the first building that was built in town, and the town has made sure that it's very well cared for. But an acolyte comes around the corner as you know. He obviously heard the door open and greets you, and he asks, "What can he do for you?" You poor child. You're a halfling, aren't you?
Yes.
He thinks you're a child.
Okay.
And you
goes
look
into
dirty.
He goes into this story of how he saved his comrades from a 300-foot long dragon and was hurt really bad while doing so, and about how they had this magical drink that made him feel better afterwards, and wondered if he could procure more here.
He says, "Oh, really? Did your daddy tell you that story? That sounds amazing. You should write that down."
If he knew how to write, he might do it. take it this guy's human.
Yes. And halflings aren't very common, so it's not uncommon for people to see you as a child. That's exactly what he thinks you are.
Yeah. I'll just let him keep believing that for a little while.
Show him your furry ass. He won't think you're a kid no more.
Furry feet. I don't want to offend him.
Show him your coin purse.
Yeah, I do say that I would be willing to maybe help donate to the church for said bubbly potions.
He kind of looks at you strange. I mean, he's still trying to wrap his head around a child saying what you're saying, and something seems to click in his head, and he's like, "Oh, you're one of those," and he stops midway and doesn't finish the sentence.
I'm
He says,
one of those.
"Oh, sir, we would love to take your, be able to, receive your donations. St. Cuthbert would make use of your funds to help the needy in town." And he points to a poor box over in the corner. He says, "But the potions that we make are very difficult to make, and they're very costly. Our normal pricing is 200 gold for each one, and we only have 3 right now, so
200 gold?
200 gold each." They're hard to make. You ever tried to drain blood out of a troll to make a potion of healing? It is difficult.
Yeah, we blooded many a troll.
Really? You should bring us some the next time you do that.
We'll do that.
What do you think we should charge him for troll blood?
About 400 gold.
There you go.
I'm just thinking. I mean, $200 gold.
Yeah.
Just buy all 3.
Yeah, I can buy one.
I would help pay for any.
Yeah, you can
I
take all
checked
my money.
too last time.
Yeah. If anybody will donate, I know I'll purchase one of them for sure.
Yeah, I would definitely get them all. And I don't know what I have in the way of gold. It says I have 191 gold and a couple other coins. So I'll gladly get rid of all my gold to help pay.
I have over 1,000 gold. I can buy them.
So
There you go.
I've got a couple of hundred gold.
Okay, so you guys decide who's going to donate the money?
I'll pay for all of it. to
Do
make
we
it
get
easy.
do we get a deal on buying all of them?
You get the appreciation of the Church of St. Cuthbert and the promise to give you a meal whenever you're in need.
You said there was a donation box there.
Yeah, and you don't throw the 600
I
gold
know.
in there.
I'm after we pay. I'm gonna show him what I think of his donation box.
What is that?
Nothing.
He's gonna
nothing,
climb up on
nothing.
top of it. Take his shit.
Okay.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
All right. You guys mark the gold off, and I will drop 3 potions of healing. Who's going to have them? One of you monkeys?
I would like one.
So
I've already got one.
Since you're the one there, I'm just going to put all 3 of them as soon as I find it. Put all 3 of them in your bags. There you go. And-
I'll mark off all the gold.
I guess I can drop them in the party sheet so anybody can get them.
Yep. as soon as you do whatever it is you're going to do.
I'll go put a few copper in there anyway. I'll make it sound like a lot more is being dropped in.
Clink them in there really hard so
Yeah.
it sounds like it's clanging around.
Some
okay.
of them might not even get dropped in. Just rattle around at the
Rattle
lid.
around in your hand. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I have no other plans except
Yeah.
for like looking around town.
Okay. I don't think anybody else had anything we needed to walk through. I think the rest of you guys are just doing your normal day-to-day stuff. So you guys are going to need to spend some money for the week. However much, your food, your whatever it is that you're, where you're going to sleep and that kind of stuff. So bare minimum is going to be 5 gold a week. If you want to have, a better class of room and better food and that kind of stuff and have an actual bath, it's going to be, like, what is it? 25 gold a week. So it's up to you what you want to do. You tell me what you want to do and make sure we minus it off our funds.
You said the expensive room was 45 a week?
25.
Is that what you said?
25.
25 a week.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
No.
No?
25 a day. The other one. What did I say the first one was? Because now I'm
25
confused.
a week.
5 gold a
It's
week.
5 gold a week.
5 gold and 25. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sorry. My head is me and numbers. I don't get them. So.
So 25 gold, right?
Yep. Because that gives you 100 a month. If you're living in just above, the other 5 gold a week is living above squalor levels. You get gruel and oatmeal, that kind of stuff. Whereas the other one, you're eating actual, bread and some food. Every now and then you'll get some meat, but cheese and ale and that kind of stuff. So
And we get a bath.
yes.
I'm paying for that room.
Yes, I definitely paid for the more expensive room. I was hurt, so I wanted an opportunity to heal up my wound.
I don't think I need to do the long rest stuff, but I did it in that all your heals. It won't do your heals, but I don't know if it clears anything else out. That's just something still hanging there from when I did the rule set from 5e. So I need to probably tweak it the way that responds. But you guys have no more wounds. You've been resting for 5 days, or probably 7, whatever it is, to get to the 13th. And Miramar comes back in town. He looks a little bit worn out because he's been working out for basically a week with his trainer. And but he looks like he is ready to get back into business. You guys can meet at the inn, I guess. And we will start on the 13th.
Over. All right.
So you guys are back at the end of the Welcome Witch. What are the plans?
I guess we're gonna go.
Yep, we're
finish
gonna head back
exploring.
out. You might want to divvy up those potions.
I put them in the party. You can grab them out of the party inventory sheet.
And you guys are riding out there or going to hike it? You guys still have the mounts that they provided to you from Verbavog?
No reason not to take the horses, I think.
Ride out.
Alright. Second. Let me get my book here open up. Why didn't I do that?
So just FYI, I did the cheap route, but I dumped all my copper to pay for it.
Okay. You could have just exchanged it. If it was the weight that was the problem. Was that the 2,000 copper split among all you guys?
Apparently, because I had like 553 copper.
How many gold is it per copper?
It's 100 copper to a gold.
Yep.
Vice versa.
Can we hand wave that we exchanged it?
You have not left town yet, so you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I just realized I have a whole shitload of copper too.
You could take a big handful and throw it out in the street. Watch people scramble for it.
I could follow
Damn.
our cleric around and roll everybody he gave alms to.
That is an option.
Hey, that way we're both covering our bases, right? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You're doing what you're supposed to do.
Second, sorry.
Looks like I will go to that jeweler and money changer as anyway and change out my copper for 137 copper. I get 1 gold.
Yeah, and
And
you
37
see,
copper.
you see, Robbie kind of on like the post of another shop, just kind of watching. He's got a straw, piece of grass straw hanging out of his mouth, and he just kind of touches his nose and winks at you, and you get the impression he thinks you're casing the place.
Well, I might be,
There you go.
as far as he knows.
Yep.
Maybe I am.
While he's turned his back to exchange your copper, that case might just open up and a piece of jewelry fall out.
Could happen.
It could happen.
Just want to look at it right now.
All right.
How do I change the money on this, by the way?
You manually do it yourself. You just like minus 100, and then put 1 gold. I mean, there's no automatic way to do it if that's what you're asking.
Okay. It was easier than I thought. You just type it in.
You guys hearing all that racket? I guess not. Daughter's best my
Oh, what?
bags.
No,
behind
I
me.
didn't hear anything.
Sorry.
I
And
think I convinced my cat to move.
so as you guys are prepping to head out, your buddy Longnose shows up, and he's like, "Hey, can I catch a ride?"
Yeah, I mean, he was supposed to join us, so we welcome him to the group. Time to get to work, man. Earn a paycheck.
Absolutely. Let's get it on. And so he'll scramble up somebody's horse and ride double with somebody.
You can ride with me. That's fine. I'm little.
Sure. This is the map, and you guys can point to me where you guys are going to go from the top. Second, I need to do something else real quick. I can't believe I just did that. Dad, burn it. Wow, this music. Is that annoying anybody else, or is it okay?
Honestly, I got a Twitch stream going on top of it. No, not annoying me.
Okay.
It's fine. The guy on the Twitch stream, the music that he's playing is annoying.
I'm not hearing any music at all.
The rest
Yeah,
of you guys
I don't
here?
think he has it set up with clean feed. He needs to get set up with clean feed so that he can get it. But yes, I hear it.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Gotcha.
flute.
Okay. Yeah. If it's annoying, let me know. I'll turn the flute down just a little bit. There we go. James, we'll work out on that outside of
Later.
this. Yeah.
Later.
It's not hard to do. It's almost done.
So I think we should probably approach this place somewhat cautiously since we've been gone a week. Take advantage of our sneaky guys to.
Yeah, we definitely need to do that. I agree. Smart move.
Alrighty. So, how do you guys want to approach? And let me actually put you on the map. That'll probably help. I'm going to put you back in the southeast corner. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Give me a sec again. God bless. Wrong. Heaps. So I'm going to try to be a little less hand-holdy on some of this stuff. A lot of this stuff I've kind of just been assuming what you're doing. I'm going to try not to assume as much as I have been. So if you guys, like, I'm going to give you a hint that if you guys don't do something with your horses, they're just going to be running loose and not there when you come back. That's kind of the stuff that I'm looking for. You can just say I tie it up and we're done with it. You don't have to get beyond that, but that kind of stuff. I've been a little hand-holdy on that, and I don't feel like it's good for you guys. I don't know. Maybe I don't want you to feel like I'm leading you through things. So
I like my balls cupped at all times.
yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Well, man, you can call me Peter.
No, thank you. Oh, thank you. Alrighty, so we are on the map. Can you guys see it? We're all good there?
Yep.
Alrighty. Everything looks like it did when you left.
So since you mentioned it, Mike, I would suggest to Miramar that since he's the ranger guy, maybe he's got a good spot he's noticed we could tie the horses out where they'd have some somewhat protected, that kind of stuff. And we can creep on up.
You okay with
Yeah,
that,
and I
Miramar?
would think. Yeah, and I would think here, possibly back behind these trees, somewhat covered from where we're gonna.
But keep in mind that you can do this before you get to these trees, and then approach on foot, that kind of
Gotcha.
stuff. The map is limited in how much space I can put, so I mean that's the only reason it's as small as it is right now.
So I'd look for a spot that's kind of off what would look to be somewhat the main path in, and provide a little bit of cover.
Now you can certainly find like a cluster of trees that kind of has a little small little meadow in the middle of it that you could string the horses across so they can kind of graze, right there. Assuming nobody comes across them and finds them, they should be okay. Got your horses all tied up, and you guys have on foot creep up to the trees and do what?
You want me to go take a closer look? With the help of some others, probably.
Yeah, I'll help out.
So we got two guys with those crazy invisibility cloaks almost, and then the one guy who seems to disappear all the time.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
It's weird. It just quit. You couldn't hear me. I said Garton will gladly pop on the ring and go check out the courtyard. Go across the moat.
And I'm definitely gonna check out with the cloak, staying in cover so I wouldn't be seen as well.
Okay. And you guys can go ahead and plot out where you want to go and do so.
I'm going to make sure the horses are properly secured. Wilson.
Okay. All right, so first thing that happens, whenever you guys creep up to the trees, you must not have been as creepy as you thought you were. Stealthy.
Oh no.
And
Stirring up the hornet's nest.
hear the
Literally.
sound of arrows. And another one. Where is this thing going? And then two more. Wow, these guys can't hit. All right. So before you guys start trudging off down the path, you hear and see arrows going flying over the trees and the bushes and stuff where you guys are at. And they came from the west somewhere. What are you guys that are moving forward stealthily and all that jazz? Are you going to continue on your path, or are you going to change that?
About where was Garton when the arrows flew?
You guys probably got to about here whenever you started seeing arrows fly over your head and hear them.
I would still close, staying in cover with the cloak. I would still try to make towards these trees to see if I can figure out where it's coming.
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay, so this is something that Miramar, only Miramar, is going to see immediately. I'm going to make these visible to everybody, but he's the only one that sees them. So you see those two guys right there. And where is Miramar? I'm going to go ahead and move you. I'm probably going to slide you back a little bit once you've finished your move. Oh, that's good. You're perfect right there. Jareth was also moving in that direction. Sorry, I didn't see you. I thought that was Miramar. Are you wearing any kind of thing special, or are you just trying to move silently, hide in shadow sort of stuff?
Cloak of Evelynkind.
Okay. So you're going to move in the same direction. I'm probably going to move you back because unless you want to get right up in their face, which I presume you won't.
No.
Yeah.
No, I do not.
So I'll say you've got two behind the tree right there. Unless you wanted to stop even sooner, you certainly could. But if
No,
that's
behind
okay.
the tree is fine. I'll use the
Okay.
tree for cover.
Okay. So these two guys that are here, they look like if you've ever seen like an Anubis, sort of statue, that's what they look like. Big, tall, humanoid things with dog heads, and they've got these massive longbows, and you see them looking straight behind you, looking at where the guys were behind you, and their bows are pulled back and looks like they're about to let loose another volley. What do you do?
I close with Null 2 and start attacking.
What is
And
Garten?
as I do, I would yell back, let them know, that we've encountered something here right at the tree line.
And Garton, are you going to continue on with that path you have there, or are you going to stop somewhere on the way?
What I'm going to try and circle around behind and get a backstab in on one of them. Probably one. I'll probably swing to the south and try to get in behind knoll number 1.
Okay, I tell you what, I will reset your thing, and you do me the path, because that is a long ways for you, moving at 6, so it may take you a while to get there.
That's why I asked where would I. So we saw.
Yeah,
him
we'll
there.
put you here. Yeah, I'll put you there was where you saw him. And you could probably move another 6, which would be 60 feet before. Actually, where would that be? Put you there. That is your move from last round, so that's where you'll be. Go ahead and plot out where you want to be at the end of this
Another
round.
60.
If you want to, you can move faster than 60. It just means you're running, and if you ran past somebody, they would swing at you and that kind of stuff. You can't move silently running, though, for sure.
Right, I got you. I'm just going to move my 60 and move to where I've plotted out there.
Alrighty, and Jarny, what are you doing?
You said we can double move, right?
Hmm?
I'll do that. Where's my guy?
Oh, you're lying.
So I can only move 60, so I could move 120, right? I'll run to there.
Alrighty. And next is Bias, who's not here. It's not him. Grimlock, what are you doing?
I am going to, run as fast as I can, getting over there, and if I see a knoll at any point, I'm going to hit him with my...
Alrighty, go ahead and plot out your path, unless you just want to run straight at him, and then I can just map it.
Definitely going to run straight at him. But like I said, I'm running, and if I see one, I'm going to hit him.
So your move base at a run is full steam is right there. So you two guys are going up to the second set of trees. All right.
Yep.
So, and Miramar and Jeth, you guys are about to close. But these guys are going to get their shots off as you're rushing them. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Where's our
so
little...
they can see us, but we can't see them?
Are you looking in the bushes? I mean, you're aware that something is there. They certainly can see you. They're hiding behind the trees there. And they were looking in your direction specifically for incoming bad guys, because where, there's... You guys are the bad guys.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm not saying...
I can't see them.
Yeah, I'm not saying you can't see them. I mean, you can see their shadows moving back in the trees. It's pretty far away. They're behind the bush, in the brush, and they can see you because you guys are south behind the trees, and they're looking that direction for you guys. It's easier for them to see you than it is for them, but obviously if you wanted to shoot into the bushes, you certainly could. You just would be at a minus because they have some good cover. All right,
Okay.
so...
Yeah, but I double move, so I'm not doing any attacks.
Right. So the first person they're going to shoot is the same person he's tried last time, and it's the brother of Jarny, which he's going to get... You're running full steam. Shoot at you. Wow. Guys, seriously, come on. I want one hit. And then the second one. Shooting at the little dwarf that's coming running. Well, that's it. I get shot once. Another arrow. Oh, wow, 17. Hits him twice as he comes running in. Alrighty, so now we have Miramar, you closed. And Jareth, you were closing? Or am I mistaken in that?
I stopped at a tree.
Okay, yeah.
And took cover.
Okay, I forgot to follow up. So tell me what you're going to do. And, I mean, if you were going to do the same thing that Garton is, you can go ahead and move and do that because you're close enough. I forgot to ask you what you're doing.
I am not going to charge him straight on.
No. Garton's sneaking around behind.
I'm going to try and look and see if I can identify how many there are and where they are. So that's my action. That's going to be my action action for the round is to look and identify who they are, and
You're the half elf, aren't you?
that's right.
Okay, give me a d6 in the tower, please. All right. You scan, looking through the woods, looking past all the tree branches and looking for movement and shadows, and the only thing you can see are these two guys right here in front of you. There is the nest behind them, but it looks like all the bees are gone. So the only thing you can see all around this area is those two dog guys.
Okay.
All right, Miramar, go ahead and go.
So I can go ahead and attack.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh man, I forgot. We need to change this.
Yeah, we should have combat music.
That's what I'm looking for. I don't know why I didn't. And I even got specific stuff for this. Where is it?
Let's see.
There it is. That's a little loud and too many, but I'll put there. Alrighty, so one hit, one miss.
Yep, that's it.
And Garten makes his move. Brother Jarny makes his move. Grimlock makes his move. And now everybody can roll initiative, please.
Where's our little gnoll? Or gnoll? These are gnolls. The gnome dude.
Oh, where is she? Yeah,
Long
I forgot to put him on the map.
He should already be backstabbing one of these guys, man.
There you go. I forgot about him. He is actually back here with these guys. He's kind of slow too. Alright, it looks like everybody but Jarny has rolled initiative. There he goes. Alright, Garten, you are first to go.
Alright, I'm going to swing around. I want to move there or the next square would be in where I can get backstab on knoll number 1.
Okay. Give me a move silently in the tower, please. Right. Who's the one that has the elven boots? That's Miramar, right? Okay, that's what I thought. Alrighty. He seems to be focused on the charging cleric and dwarf. So he doesn't appear to be aware of you, so I'm going to give you the +4 to hit.
So I can go ahead and attack.
Yes.
Target him.
That is a hit.
I don't even remember what the...
It's ×2.
Then he takes 4. Or do you want me to roll 2 dice?
And this is on number 1, yep? No,
Yeah,
you're
no,
fine.
on number 1.
We'll just add another set.
And let me take off my effect. There you go.
Alright, Miramar, your go.
Alright. On
That's a hit.
Get that.
Oh, took him out.
See, I needed that training.
Yes, you did. You got it.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so that is your... There's nothing within range to attack. You are done. Grimlock.
Alright, I am again running towards the danger, looking for gnolls.
There's one down there by Garden. Go ahead and... Yeah, there you go.
Yep. So I'm gonna run up to there. That's gonna put me in melee range. Yep.
Yep. If you want to call that a charge, we can. That's the only one you'll be able to do until you've rested a little bit. You can do like basically what it is one charge per encounter. Unless it lasts maybe 10 rounds, and then I might let you do it again.
I
Do you
can
wanna do it
that
as
on
a charge?
double move like that though? That's
Yeah, a
beyond
charge
my
is
normal.
a double move.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Okay. Go ahead and swing at him.
That's it.
Alrighty, who is next after that? Baez is
Martin,
not here.
It's about time you got here, Grimlock.
Jarny, what are you doing?
I'd like to move up and attack, try to attack that knoll, but that tree concerns me. I can't really move through it, right?
No.
I move there.
Yep. You want to call it just a straight move and be done with it? Because you've moved more than half your move, you won't get an attack. If you
Right,
don't.
that's fine. That's fine.
Now you can call it a charge if you want.
Oh, I can charge as a cleric? Hell yeah.
Everybody can.
Shit, yeah.
There you go.
No pluses to hit though, right?
+2 to hit.
Plus 2
They
to
get,
hit?
yeah, they get pluses to hit you though.
Oh, was that +2 to hit them on my tag?
Yeah. Let me look at the AC you hit. You hit AC 13, which was nowhere near. So. Oof.
Oh, that
yeah.
sucked.
That was
Missed.
not a... Yeah, anything above AC 10 is just a complete whiff. Alright. Second here. Two arrows from the keep fly towards Brother Jarny, and he is struck by one of them.
Jesus. Oh, sorry. Baylor.
There you go. And our next person is Jareth. Jareth is the one that was looking last round.
Okay.
I think. Or is this round?
Okay, so I will call out. These two guys are the only ones down here. Giving up my stealth. I'm calling
Only
out
one
the
guy
rest of
now.
the party. These two dog men are the only two down here.
Yeah, one of them is down too. Is there anything else you wanted to do, or is that it?
Now I'm going to look up at the keep since an arrow came from over there.
Yep. There is certainly something up there. Behind these arrow slits here, you can see something
Yeah.
moving behind it. They're very narrow, so all you see is just a black and then a not black and then a black, and it's almost all, I mean, covered most of the time. You can only see above at the high spots, maybe where whatever is behind it is not covering up the light behind it.
Okay, since the gnolls are engaged, can I now move? I'd like to move beyond where the gnolls are. I'm gonna draw an arrow on this.
Try to fire it up in there.
No, just get out of the line of fire, and next turn I want to move up around the keep so that I'm out of the line of fire of that, and maybe get into the keep and see what.
Okay, so you want to move to here, and that's what you wanted to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're good. Long nose.
Still watching the keep.
He's like saying, "Wait for me!" He comes huffing and puffing and running up to there. This guy going to spin around and swing at Garten with an axe as he drops his bow. Oof. And he hits with a 19, hit AC 0. Garten takes 4 damage. You guys are seeing the damage, just not the hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shows that it hit me and then showed me the damage.
Okay.
What do you mean we're not? Are we not supposed to be able to see the hits? We can definitely see that you rolled to hit.
It doesn't
Yeah,
tell
you
me
can turn
what
it
you
on.
rolled. It just says you hit AC 0.
Yeah, the thing I pasted, the attack 20, attack M, battle
Yeah.
axe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was me pasting it. Did you
Oh.
see anything before that?
Yes, I see Knoll
Yes.
1, attack, battle axe, Thaco 19.
Yeah,
I
I
see
do
a
see
roll
Okay.
on 19.
Okay, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, I think I have it showing.
Yeah.
GM rolls on. Yeah, you guys should see all my rolls. So
Okay, just wanted to make sure it wasn't something not separate.
no, that's good. And let's see. As you move to that position, Jareth, you catch the same sort of view from there. You see, you know there's something there because there's shadows moving behind it. And in fact, you see 2 arrows come from there, launch in your direction. And let's see if he hits you. Both arrows miss, whiff. Whew. That one is dead. All right, new round. Everybody roll initiative.
I definitely like the yellow buttons, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Oof. Bias is still not here, is he? Yeah, we're gonna skip him. Sorry, I'm not gonna play him.
Play who?
Bias. Miramar, you go. Wow, you rolled a
Oh,
10
Bill Skirk.
and you're going. Wow, everybody rolled terribly.
Yeah.
Looking at it
We
now.
rolled terrible.
So since I downed the one right in front of me and I'm not directly engaged anymore, I'm gonna actually throw my cloak back up, and I want to move into basically try to keep cover, take advantage, and I want to see. I want to be able to try to gauge what kind of shot it would take to shoot them with it. I just want to kind of get an eye on what's going on.
Okay. Move to there. And I will tell you what kind of shot. Hold on a second. Let me open this thing up. These guys have 90. Well, no. It should be 90%. I'm going to say it's 70% cover. You guys in the trees are in concealment. That type varies as well. Like if you're at 50% concealment, it's like -2 to hit them. These guys in the keep itself, shooting through that little slot, it's at least 75% cover, and it's going to be -7 to hit them.
Okay.
Just roll a nat 20, man. You can do it.
Yeah. That's my turn. Just I wanted to move up and get eyes on that. I really see if there's anyone trying to come out. You know, kind of gauge the overall situation since we're just dealing with 2 down here, or 1 now.
Actually, what I will do is this. Since you can kind of see them, you know you're aware they're there because you can see their shadows. I'll put them on the map and make it a little easier for you guys. And that was Miramar's action. Jareth.
All right, I'm gonna try and move. I'm gonna use the trees there as cover and try and move over here. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. However, you are going to be shot at. They're going to be at a minus because you will be in the trees when they're shooting. But you know that Gnoll, you don't know that Gnoll. He's going to be shooting at you while you're running. So I
Yep,
just will let you know. Just remind me that you're moving through the cover, and I'll give him a minus to hit you. Jarny.
Okay. I want to use my healing proficiency on myself to hopefully
Okay, go for it.
clear
It's
that arrow.
yeah, throw that skill check. You can do that in the open. You'll know it very quickly.
So just double click the value button
Yep.
in there.
Yep, on your skills. Oh, missed it by 1. That was a good idea though, because that would have gave you 1d3 hit points back.
Right, I was gonna try to offset that and then go, but okay.
Yep.
Never mind.
Alrighty. Now we're Garton. What are you doing?
I'm gonna stab this gnoll right here. Maybe not.
Whiff. Okay. Roll number. This is the one that is going to be at a -2 to shoot at his best friend, Jareth.
All right.
We rolled a 1. That's a minus. And then the second shot, he's going at Jareth again. And a 16 with a -2 misses. Jareth makes his move without being shot, dodging arrows.
Woohoo!
He's dead. That is Longnose. He moving underneath the edge of the tree there. He's a little tiny guy. He's actually able to move through the brush pretty well where you other guys couldn't. Maybe Garton could have. There. Makes a stab. Oop, that's not the right stab. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
He hits.
Good job, Long Nose.
Oh, 2 damage. And his other dagger. He missed. Grimlock. That's it.
These guys large or no?
Yes, they are.
Oh, I didn't know that. I rolled the wrong
Yes.
damage dice. It probably should have been less.
Yeah,
Didn't
that's
realize
okay.
gnolls were large, I don't guess.
Yes, they are. They're like 7
I
feet tall.
should know that.
He got it.
Yes, he did.
Good.
Can you
job.
guys can you guys see the images today?
Yes.
Okay.
I can
good.
see the tombstones, yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. He's dead. Can we see? We can see Mr. Jarny. Ooh, 19, that hits. The 16, that's got hit. Ooh, that does. Brother Jarny gets hit twice. Oh, Brother Jarny goes
dying.
down!
What the?
All right, party wipe, healers down.
Oh, wow. All right. That is the end of the round. Roll initiative, please. You guys hear the cleric collapse to the ground in a heap of chainmail armor. Golly. I can't believe he died to bow shots. You had full health, right?
No,
When
I
we
had 3
started?
damage.
No, when we started, you had.
When we
you got-
started.
yeah.
I've only got 15 hit points. Here's my death initiative. I'm gonna die on round 8.
If nobody binds your wounds, you will lose another hit point at 8. Hopefully, they won't bind your
Did you
wounds.
get my initiative?
I don't see Garton's initiative. No, it's still waiting for you. There we go. Everybody's wrong. Grimlock.
Okay, so I am going.
Do you guys mind if I remove the bodies?
Not at all.
Go ahead.
So I am going out here, and as soon as I get beyond the bushes, I'm gonna start yelling, hollering, war crying, doing some dwarven mojo as I storm. I
Okay.
am trying to draw their attention.
Okay. Your move base is 5 or 6?
It's 5, I think.
Okay.
Yes,
Thought it
5.
was 6.
So
Okay.
I moved 100 feet.
You're perfect. Yeah, you did it right. Alrighty. You are up there yelling and screaming. Garton, what are you doing?
I guess I saw the
Yes,
go down.
you did.
I
You
will
heard it
move to
too.
him. I will move to him and pull out my potion of healing and pour it down his throat.
Want
Alrighty.
to pull him to cover before you do that?
He's in the trees. He fell down behind the bushes, right?
I didn't say he fell down behind the bushes. He's behind the bushes if you're from the west or the southeast.
Yeah, I'll move him to where we're not like direct line of sight.
Alright, you can put him right here,
Slits there.
and you can give him the potion. Yeah, go for it.
You just drag it on the.
Yep, just drag and drop it on top of him.
Look at that.
Look at that. Awesome. So, something I'm going to do, in the player's handbook, it says when that happens, when you go below 0, you lose all spells, you're out of commission for a week, and that kind of garbage. I don't want to deal with that. So what I'm going to say is you lose your round of action. So next round you'll be able to act, Rob.
Okay.
And so I'm just going to say you wake up and you're conscious. Move on to my guys. So, with you yelling and screaming, the gnoll from this little arrow slit is shooting in your direction. You have cover from 2 things, so he's going to be at a -4 to hit for each arrow.
Okay.
Miss. Next shot. That's a miss too.
I'm okay with that.
Jareth, what are you doing?
I'm going to start sneaking around the wall.
To where?
I'll mark where I want to go.
I'm not sure if you're aware, but that's part of the wall is collapsed there. If you want
That's
to
where I'm
climb the
headed.
rubble, okay, you could certainly get inside that way too, unless you want to go somewhere else. I'm just letting you
Nope.
know.
I want to get inside and try and sneak behind these guys to get a backstab on knoll number 4. But I don't think I can get there this round sneaking. So I want to move as far as I can.
Move to here, and
That's a
begin
good start.
trying to climb up the rubble. Is what you're going to do, right?
That's right. Let me look
Okay.
up skill. My climb
Yeah.
skill is. It's 80.
So what I would like for you to do is you'll be able to start getting you'll get 1 roll this round, and then we'll do the next, and that'll get you up the last 10 feet because you've kind of moved. What's your move base?
Where do I find it?
Should be on the front of your sheet. Your move base is 6. You must be overloaded.
Yeah, I've got the leather armor's 15 pounds, and I'm not very.
Okay, so what we need to do is we need to wait till next round, and then you can make 2, or we'll just do it as 1 climb walls check, and that'll get you to the top. because
Okay.
your move base is half of what I thought it was. So.
Okay.
Bias is not here. Miramar.
Alright. Staying in cover as long as I can. Where would I'm assuming I would probably... I want to kind of move in this way along that wall. Essentially, if I see anything by the time I get to the doorway, though, I want to stop.
Okay.
But essentially, I want to move this way to see if I can get a shot from behind, you know, an open shot on these.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you right here. I'll say right there, peeking around the corner. As you do, let me do this. See that? And you see that? That. And those guys up there, they're the one in front has got this, this really long spear in his hand. The two in the back both have bows, and they're both trained in your direction. Keep in mind the cloak. While the cloak does work awesome when you're standing still, when you move,
Yep.
You're pretty visible. So, what do you want to do from that
Silent
point?
but visible.
Yep.
So if I see it and I see him trained, I think at this point I would probably take a defensive stance, kind of at that corner there, until the others catch up.
Okay.
Kind of prepare and hold here.
Alrighty. We'll do that. Long nose. Let's see.
Are you gonna holler out what you see?
I'm not going to make extra noise to let them know. No.
Long nose is gonna go up to here. He's staying in the trees. He looks like he's pretty stealthy. Moving up to there.
If you get close, I would tell you. Essentially, I'm just not trying to make a bunch of noise.
Okay. Just needed to know how to play the next round.
Basically, I would be putting a hand up once you get here to kind of let you know, hey, we need to be careful.
Alrighty. The other guy in the arrow slit is also shooting at. Right now, the only thing they can see is Grimlock. He has cover, so they get minus to their attacks. Unless he rolls a 20, he's not going to hit you. Okay. Alright, new round, roll initiative. You know, this battle music kind of makes it hard to hear the swings and misses, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I haven't been noticing them.
I definitely noticed the arrow shot. Pretty
Let me
definitive.
Let me see if I can turn the throws, axes, and shields. Everything's pretty cranked up.
I definitely like that you just like kind of pick a set of sound effects and it creates that sort of hybrid ambiance with the knolls and the weapons and everything going off at the
The system has a bunch of, like, there's gnoll battles and tiger
Oh, okay.
battles and other things. And I've kind of organized them to where I can see just the battles, so it'd make it a little easier for me to find them while we're doing this. I just knew there was
cool.
an old, there's like a goblin one and a kobold and some other ones, so the volume is still kind of...
It's fine on my end.
Okay, I just want you to be able to hear the arrow shots and all that other jazz, so... Alright, Grimlock, looks like you are first to go, believe it or not.
Yeah, I'm continuing on my path. And so I'm basically running in. I see Miramar, and I'm running. I'm running right by him.
He is
He looks
going
like he's
to.
hiding out from something.
Yeah, he said that he would tell you as you approach. So I'm gonna assume he tells you as you approach that there are, targets ahead up those stairs where you guys have been before, in addition to the
Okay.
archers. So
Now,
from that
can
you
I
can
su-
move however you want to.
Can I suggest that we hold to go at the same time? I can shoot at the ones in the back if you want to take out the ones shooting at our friends, so that we can all make it in.
Well, I'm gonna be rushing these guys. So
Okay.
I get out to here, right where he is, which is basically my standard move. And at that point, I'm gonna be able to see Knoll 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I do, I'm gonna launch an axe right in the.
Go for it. Actually, hold up. You have moved more than half your move.
No, I've moved more than half my move. Okay, I can't do a ranged attack when
No.
after I move.
No,
It's half my,
unless it's okay. We'll go over this again. The way the ranged attacks work, you can make, if you have 2 attacks around, you can make half your move and then make 1 attack. And if the ranged attack only has a single attack, you can't do a move and a ranged attack.
okay. Well, in that case, I'll just double move and rush this guy. Get in his face. Like that.
And I may change that. I would have. It seems more cool if you'd have been able to throw the axe, but that's kind of the way the way we got it set up now. So.
That's all right, man.
All right.
I'm in his face now, and now Miramar has some defilade, so he can shoot some arrows.
Yep.
They're trained on me.
Alrighty, Jareth, you're gonna make your climb walls check.
Okay.
You can throw it in the open.
I do not have a setup for percentile, so
You don't need to. If you've got the skill, you'll just double click on the climb wall skill. Yeah.
gotcha.
There and there, you just double click that 80 or drag and drop it.
And Wilson, one thing I just wanted to mention, as I'm running towards them, I am trying to look as menacing as possible. I am yelling and screaming and I have rage on my face. I am ready to kill some dogs.
Alrighty.
Just wanted to make that clear. I am trying my best to draw their attention. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, the guy that you're charging, he's kind of, if you could see a dog grin, he's grinning because he's like, he's like twice the height of you at least, and he's got his spear set and ready to stab you with it. So he looks like he's ready for battle too.
That's great.
But they're definitely focused on you. All right, Jareth,
My axe is focused on his nut.
Okay. So, Jareth, you've made it to the top.
All right.
And that is 15 feet. And so you'd need to use basically double your move to get up. So that's 30 feet. So you've got maybe 3 more that you can move. 30 more feet that you can move wherever it is you want to move from there.
Well, shit fire. I see all that stuff in there, and I do not want to call attention to myself.
Okay. You wearing cloaks or I
I'm
forget
wearing
who
cloak
all
of elven kind.
Okay. So you're just gonna stand there or stay hidden against the wall?
Yes. I'm gonna stand still against the wall.
Alrighty. Good. Garten.
All right, I'm gonna move, so let me map it out.
I can't believe Robbie got killed.
It's okay. My friend Garten repaid the favor. He drugged me out and forced something down my throat.
And I realize I can't move silently to get there, but I figure with all the noise the dwarf's making, since everybody 4 counties around can hear him, they're not going to notice me running there because I'm putting the ring on and running in.
Okay. There you go. That's your 120 move. And it's full blown run. All right. Alrighty.
Hopefully he doesn't hear me.
No, he doesn't. Or you don't think he does. The 2 archers behind the piles of rubble back there shoot at, or at least one of them is going to shoot at Grimlock right now. I can hear the arrows now. Yep, there they go.
Yep.
1 hit, Mr. Grimlock. And Brother Jarny.
Okay. A double move, run up in there.
Alright, so you're gonna be right next to Miramar. You won't
Correct.
be able to stand on him, I don't think. I can put you right here. You can back into the
Okay.
doorway there. There's a doorway
That's-
right there you can get into.
Okay.
Alright, Jareth, give me a hear noise in the tower, please.
All right. Can I just drag the hear noise from the skill in?
You absolutely can. Alright, you don't hear nothing.
I hear nothing.
You hear nothing.
Nothing unusual. Nothing that I didn't expect. Seeing a bunch of gnolls with weapons and fighting.
Right. So, what you will eventually, but you didn't hear it the initial. I'm gonna make this. Oh man, poor Robbie. Two arrows are shot at Robbie from right from that windowsill there. It's a little window slit. And it's right above you. He's not aware that you're there, Jareth. He just sees Brother Jarny there. And he can't
All right.
see Miramar because he's got the cloak on. And Garton is invisible, so the only person he can see is Brother Jarny.
That's me, the arrow magnet.
Yep. And this guy who has been targeting Grimlock is going to drop his bow, pull out his long spear, and go running up here. He's doing a charge. No, he's just going to move up there. Try to stab him next round. Miramar.
All right, seeing that one close on him, take a shot.
Go for it. That's 20. That's a hit.
Yeah.
Love that.
Oh, sorry, I need to remove that 20 from my guy. I was trying to measure.
And second shot.
Oh, it's a miss. And Long Nose. He's going to try to rush up. Get up behind Miramar. Up to here. As far as he can get. Wide. Not here. This guy drops his bow and comes running over here to fight Grim. This guy does the same thing. Moves up to there. Gnoll number 6 is going to take aim on Grimlock. Shoot at him with his bow. Both missing.
Yeah, those sound effects come across pretty good. Those thuds.
Alrighty, our Gnoll number 9 has been ready to go. He had held his spear to receive your rush. Let's see if he hits you. Oh, and he does! This is gonna hurt. Take a total of 8 damage. The reason for that damage is because you basically charged him without an attack at the end of it because you didn't have a charge. But that is a charging maneuver, and he had a long spear. So same thing you could do. You could set your spear and receive a rushing target, and that was what he did. And I think that is the end of the round. Roll initiative. Still waiting on Jareth, Grim, and Miramar.
For initiative.
Did I?
Yep.
Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. Right.
Worst roll ever.
You'd be surprised. Now we just need Grimlock.
I rolled initiative, didn't I? Did I roll the wrong thing? What did I do?
I don't even see
I
a
probably
roll.
rolled it on. Well, I probably rolled it on the background or something instead of the chat screen.
Alrighty, Longnose looks like he's getting to go first. Going to there. That's he's not going to get an attack. He's just kind of moving stealthily up there. Baez is not here. Alrighty. Can Brother Sharni take another series of bow attacks? Actually, Miramar, you shot, didn't you?
Yeah.
Gonna shoot you. Ooh, he hit. And he's gonna shoot the other one at Brother Sharni. Oh, he hit you too. And that was from this guy right there. Miramar, you go.
Alright.
That is a hit. That's a hit too. Oof. Oof.
There we go.
Took one out. Garden.
Nice job, Luke.
All right. Well, seeing as how the gnoll, I was going to move behind this die.
Yeah, Longnose is like, really?
Hey, they're
I'm
all
gonna move-
stealthy.
I'm going to move up there behind gnoll number 4 silently and stab him in the back.
Alright, give me a move silently and you can throw it in the openness.
I did. Oh, I put it in the tower, sorry.
Okay. Let's see. He is focused on Grimlock. Not aware of your approach. Make your backstab attempt.
Oh!
Wow.
Damn it.
PC 9. That is a miss. You are no longer invisible.
Yeah.
Grimlock.
I took it off.
Okay, so you said this guy's twice.
Yeah, he's 7 feet tall.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to kind of
Should
do
you?
him just like I did that troll. I was gonna basically try to roll underneath his legs, come up with an axe in his from the
Well,
back.
he is standing in front of a barricade, so there's really nowhere to run in between his legs.
Well, in that case, the axe is coming straight up to his dog sack, whatever.
You're gonna try to spade neuter him.
Yep, that's the plan. And I only get one attack since this is my first
Right.
attack.
Right. You'll get 2 next round.
It's the wrong one. Hang on.
That's a hit. Remember, do large damage. Oof. Ooh, you took him straight out, man.
Nice.
Straight out. He is not smiling anymore. Brother Sharni.
All right.
He needs to take cover.
I'm drinking this potion of healing. How do I do that? I just
You
double click the plus. My
No.
inventory or
You'll
no?
probably have to drag and drop it on yourself
Okay.
because they don't default to be self-target. So if you just
Okay.
drag and drop it on yourself, it'll be good. There you go, 4 hit points.
Wow, that's some great rolls there.
Isn't
Tell
it?
you what,
No, number
that's all
4.
I can do. Just drink the potion.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think I've allowed you to drink potions and move. Although it is using a magic item, so I'll let you move half because I'll let activated items move half. So if you want to move half your move, you certainly can.
Yep. Move up there.
Moving right at the guy shooting you. All right, Knoll
That
number
was
4.
confusing.
Knoll number 4 turns around whenever he feels the wind split
whiff.
behind his back. Yeah. And he is going to swing his long spear in your direction. Oof, he hits.
Ouch.
This is going to hurt. Oof, yes it did. 8 damage. Oh! Jareth.
Okay, the knoll number 8 that doesn't see me yet. I'm gonna try and stab him in the face with my long sword, my short.
Okay. If you make your go ahead and give me a +4 to hit. He is completely unaware. You're standing there motionless with your cloak of elven kind. And if you make this hit, it's going to be like one of those movies where you stab the guy underneath the chin and goes through his head. So let's see how it goes. And that is not on the guy, so I'll have to do that for you. And that hits. Give me do a damage, and then I will double it for you. So just do it once.
And these are large, right?
So it's a D8. Oof. This is probably going to kill him. And it does.
Nice.
Hot diggity.
Backstab him to the face, literally. All right, Knoll number 7 is going to swing his battle axe at Grimlock. Miss. Knoll number 6 is going to take his 2 shots at Grimlock because he still can't even see Garten. Too short. Missed. He's dead. He can see Miramar and Brother Jarny. I think he's going to shoot at Miramar, though. Both missed. Oof. Dead. And that is end of round. Roll initiative.
That is terrible.
Brother Jarny, we're just waiting on you.
Yeah, I need to find. Where's it at?
Oof. Alrighty, everybody has rolled. Our first person is Bias, who is still not here. Back there tending the horses. He's dead. Jareth.
Actually, I may have did that wrong. I can't. Can I move half my move and still cast? A
No,
cure
you
spell?
cannot move at all and cast.
At all. Okay, then that was wrong.
Okay.
Because
When we
I
get to
can't-
you, we'll just assume you're not going to cast it. So.
I'm not going to cast.
Luke,
Yeah.
can you get rid of that move?
I don't know how.
Yeah, I've got one on me I can't get rid of either.
What?
Yeah. Like a drawn movement, I still have one up.
I see it now. I don't see it anymore. I don't see moves on anybody.
I have one that says 30 feet.
Yeah,
I
can
still see
two
one
of
for
them.
120 there. Okay, it's gone now.
I don't see him on my side, so.
Yeah, Miramar's got a big one coming out.
Yeah,
He's
I've
like
moved him several times.
That's what
and
she
it's-
said.
Right now it's
Drawing a
gone.
Okay. All right, Jareth.
All right.
Nice.
This opening is what, like a foot wide, a half a foot wide,
Yeah, it's pretty narrow. You can't
and
really
not big enough to get through.
squeeze through. No, I mean if you turn gaseous form or something, you could certainly do it.
I can't do that. I'm just gonna move over to the right side of the stairs, right here.
Keep in mind, just running straight like that, you're going to be Knoll 4 is going to be able. If you just run past him, he's going to be able to swing at you. So if you want to do a different path and instead of his,
I thought 4 was engaged with Garten.
he certainly is, but you're moving past him. If you
Okay,
like,
never mind. I don't want to go that far then.
Okay, yeah. If you move to like this spot right here, he wouldn't get a swing at you. But when you move it to that position there, that takes you out of this, and that means you're running past him, and they get free attacks for that.
How about
Okay.
right there?
Perfect.
And I switch weapons to the staff spear.
And you can make an attack because you move
And
less than half your move,
Then I will attack with the staff spear.
and use the large damage on that too if you hit. Oh,
Negative.
negative Ghost Rider. As far as the yellow stuff, those are the directional indicators. Like if you put your mouse wheel over your character and move it, it'll change the position of where that little yellow thing is pointing. And if you zoom in on the map, you can tell that's what it is. If you zoom far out, all you see is the yellow triangles. I'm responding to what's coming up in Discord. Like you can do that. Can you do that? You see what I'm doing there, Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Spinning
can.
it?
Yeah. You just put your mouse. It's a positional thing, and I can turn that off. Let's see, where is it? It is a option so that whenever let's see, where is it? Combat tokens, facing. I turn facing off. Now, if you do that, you'll spin your token. I felt like the spinning the token was more annoying than a triangle, but if it's not, I'll leave it off. I mean, if you guys are okay with your tokens rolling, if you mouse over it and wheel it by accident.
I like the no yellow personally.
Okay.
I couldn't see any
I do
because I
too.
couldn't see any of the pictures.
Okay, yeah, it gets, and when you zoom out, those get really big. But if you zoomed in, closer to the combat, they weren't showing. But I'll just leave it off for now. All right, good luck.
Okay, so Knoll 9 died.
Yep.
And
Knoll-
I still have Knoll 7 and Knoll 4 who are threatening me, and Knoll 7 just attacked me. Is that correct? Or
Yep.
did both of them attack?
4 attacked Garten, 7 attacked you.
Yep, 7 is getting an axe directly in the nut.
Axe in the sack.
Ooh, with a Rooney.
That is a miss. Alrighty, Knoll number 3 is going to shoot again at Miramar. I don't think I've hit Miramar at all tonight yet. Have I?
I've taken 5 damage.
Oh, okay. The other one behind the barricade is shooting at Grimlock and hits once. One more shot. Ooh, he hit twice. That was a heavy one. Miramar.
Who's hitting me with that? The ones
The
behind
2
barricade?
archers behind the barricade, yeah.
Now I have with them large back there. I can shoot over.
Yes, you
target
can.
them
They
quickly,
have
right?
cover though. They have some cover. What did I call that? Concealment. So it's -2. Cover
Okay.
is something else. I think. Actually, that may be cover, but it's still -2.
Okay. Seeing 6 shoot at dwarf. I'm going to shoot it.
That is a hit. It is a mess. Barton,
Garten goes invisible.
ready. You can move half
And-
your move.
Yeah, I'm gonna move out. You said the opening. What about the opening there on the stairway to the, directly north of me and Knoll 4? How wide is that opening?
Those things?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like a foot.
Oh, so can't squeeze through there.
They're basically just arrow slits so they can shoot through them.
Oh, I'm still moving. I'm still moving.
That was 10. Okay, there's 30. There you go.
Yeah, right there.
Darning. You were not castings.
Yeah, I was gonna move.
Did you roll initiative with a cast?
I did, but I was thinking about casting another spell with the same initiative.
As long as you don't move, you can cast. I'm not gonna ding you on. Say I was gonna cast Cure Light Wounds and then it's you did silence or something because you actually meant that. So I don't worry about that.
Yeah, okay. Now I was gonna do. Well, see, I know he's. I want to get up there where I can heal Grimlock though.
Oh, gotcha.
So. Right there.
That is your full move.
Yep.
Knoll number 7 is going to attack our fearless dwarf. And miss. 5 is dead. 4 is dead. Long nose. What's he gonna do? Move to there. Actually, he's gonna move to the solid square and get a single attack on the knoll. Oh, look at that! God, this guy's good. Oh, we gotta use the big dice. Wrong dice. Why did he do 2 damage to Longnose?
Got yourself targeted.
That's. I dropped it on top of him. I didn't drop it on top of the knoll. I was trying to drop it on the back screen. There we go. Now let me fix this dummy. Right. It is dead. That is end of round. Roll initiative. Alright, looks like we got everybody. First one is Jareth. Stabby stabby.
Okay. Let me see what Knoll's alive. Knoll 4 is still alive. I'm gonna stab him in the head. Or not.
If Longnose is gonna get his 2 attack round. Let's see if he can hit. That's it. Oh man. Double whiff. You didn't see that.
That sucks.
You Jarny. Here you go.
Okay, before I go, I tried toggling out silence for Cure Moderate, and it didn't remove silence.
Let me look at your character sheet real quick. 1 sec.
And I noticed too that it's got all my second levels checked off like I've cast them, and I haven't cast anything yet.
Not on my side. I see Hold Person, Cure Moderate, and Slow Poison all have a spell slot.
Okay,
not
so
what
it
you
did
see?
drop off. No, I still see silence on mine on my combat.
Really?
Yeah.
My suggestion, yeah. The silence is still there, is what you're saying? It didn't take
Yeah.
it away.
It didn't
Oh.
remove it from my combat section.
Yeah, I'm not sure why all the 0 memorizations are showing like magical stone. All those should be gone because you're in combat. You're right. That's a bug. That's a bug. But the thing you need to watch is just the numbers there, where you can go left or right on them. That's the absolute value. So, you don't have any first level spells. What did you just?
No, I didn't
Oh,
do
okay.
anything there. I don't know what happened there. I don't
You
show
changed
anything.
it to standard. I got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
One second.
I'm just looking.
Did you
Does that
not
mean
have
show
any
any-
first level spells memorized?
I
Or did
did,
you?
but unless it must have removed them.
Yeah, you on my side, you have no first level spells memorized at all. You have 3 second levels.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's correct for second levels. So the first levels I need to.
So let's go ahead and do the part where
Yeah.
you heal. So
Yeah,
just
let's do that.
drag the plus. It won't stop you. Just drag the plus for the heal onto him, and then between this round and next round, fiddle with your stuff. Get your spells the way they're supposed to be. And there you go.
Okay. Okay.
And null number 4 is attacking.
I should have hit cast first, right? Or does it matter?
If you do cast, it'll do the sound. It'll also remove the memorization. If you've got it memorized, it'll
Right.
remove it too.
Right.
As long as I trust you to keep track of what you do. So if you like minus the silence and then just use the heal off of the cure monitor, I'm gonna trust that you did that right. I'm not gonna check. I'm not gonna come back and check unless it seems obvious that there was some problem. I'm not gonna ask you about that. So you don't need to worry about exactly doing it the way it's. But as long as the result is the same, you use a spell slot, got a heal off, I'm okay.
Yeah. Cool. And I was looking at it backwards. The spell slots were. The check marks mean you still have it. I see
Okay.
now. I was reversed, so I'm good.
Alrighty, our little buddy gets swung at by. Oh, he missed. Wow. Baez is still back there playing with the horses. Grimlock.
Yep, so this is my 2 attack round. Knoll number 7 is going to lose his.
Both of them.
It's happening.
Surely you'll hit once. There you go. Oof, this is gonna hurt. That large
You know
size
what?
damage, man.
I hope that. I was rolling the wrong hit roll. That was actually my throwing
Axe.
axe.
Yeah. So if you want to
So-
re-roll, go ahead and re-roll the first one. Actually, let's be honest and re-roll them both with your axe instead of your hurling axe, your two-handed axe. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that makes more sense. Oof. He's not dead, but he looks seriously wounded. Oh, this will take him out. Oof.
He
That
exploded.
was almost max damage.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Exceeds hit points by 19.
Yeah, he had one left.
There's just a smear over there.
Yeah. Alrighty, Grimlock is standing with blood all over his face, just with a big grin on his face. Garden. You're invisible.
All right,
What
I
are you
take
doing?
it knoll number. I'm going to step to the side, just to the right one. And I'm going to target knoll 4
Robbie, thank you for the heal, by the way.
Hey, no problem.
and send 2 sling bullets his way because he's 7 foot tall and he's out on the steps,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Although you don't get 2 sling bullets. Slings are 1.
And rate of fire is 2 every 1 in the book.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I
Wow.
just looked it up to make sure.
Okay. I was wrong then. Then you can move half your move and sling 1 then too. Go for it. I did not know
I
that.
just can I get 2 just sidestepping like that?
Yes. I'm not gonna nitpick you about that. And that was in the player's handbook. You saw that?
Yeah, it was in the reference manual, players. But it's table 45 in chapter 6.
No, you're good. You're good. I just wanted to make sure I was looking in the right book. It wasn't
And
in
I
the
still
combat
can't hit
tactics.
anything anyway. My weapons are broken.
Your weapons are broken?
They must be. They don't hit anything. Dagger don't hit. Sling don't hit. It's got to be the weapons. It's not this character. And I'm done.
Right.
I clicked the button too, so.
All right, take my
Now.
shot.
That see now, that is awesome. Now, I don't even have to watch when you guys do that. Do that on your own, but guys, if you know how to do that, please. That's good.
What?
When you get done with your action, if you have the combat tracker up, there's a little arrow there. When you've done all your actions, you're not going to do anything anymore. If you click the down arrow, it'll go to the next actor, the next person in combat, so that I don't have to manage it for you, because I've been hitting that manually for you guys. We used to do this at the beginning when we started playing. So when you get
Now,
done,
where's the button?
in the combat tracker.
Do you have the combat tracker up, Charles?
No, I don't. But now I do. Okay, the
All
down
right,
arrow. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I would definitely turn that button a different color.
Yeah, I don't like any of those buttons. I'm going to replace a lot of those. So
I forgot to do -2. I just realized that.
-2.
Yeah,
Or-
shooting at those guys back there.
Oh, yes. So let me see what the AC hit. You hit AC 3? No. So yeah, you would have hit anyways, even without it. So you're good.
Okay. All right, next shot I'll have it.
Wilson, is there any way I can change the order in my weapons, my list of attacks? Is there any way I can move the two-handed axe so it's the first one instead of all the way at the...
It sorts it by alphabetical. So yeah. You could just change the name of how you do that stuff. Like, you just put like 1 in front of like pound 1 this, pound 2 this, or just the number, literally the number 1. I would probably use 0, 1 and then space in the name, or it's however you want to do it, but it's got to be alphabetical sort of sorting is the way it does it. So, I'm still looking for something. 1 second, please. Where are you saying? Staff sling bullet is 2 everyone. Staff sling. Are you using the staff sling? Because the sling stone and the sling bullets are rate of fire is 1. The staff slings are the ones that get 2 everyone. Unless I'm misreading something here, you can tell me. But I'm gonna get back to playing. My bad, guys. Who are going to be shooting at the biggest target? They're gonna shoot 1 at Grim.
I've been pelting 6 with 3 arrows now.
Wow, look at that. Misses. And will shoot his last shot downrange at Miramar. 9 is dead. Number 7 is dead. 5 is dead. 3 is still alive. He still has... Wow, he has you targeted. Ooh, that hits. Got hit. Yes, it does. Finally. Ooh, for 6. He's got another shot. 16. Oh, that hits too. Ooh, how much damage? Ooh, 4. He took 10 from 2 arrows. Raid is dead. And that is end of the round. Roll initiative. Brian, did you catch what I said about the sling?
What was that?
I don't see where it says 2 everyone for sling. I'm looking at table 45. There is staff sling bullets are 2 everyone, and staff sling stones are 2 everyone, but the sling stones, bullets...
Maybe I looked at staff sling, sorry.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. You missed anyways.
Yeah.
I thought I was going crazy because I was pretty sure it was once. I just need Jareth and Garden.
Did, sorry. Just glanced over, saw sling bullet.
Well, it's good to know about the staff slings because I think one of you guys had one. Maybe I'm misthinking.
No, I do not. I've never used that weapon.
I think it's something a cleric can use.
But I can throw 2 daggers.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be a little closer.
It is your roll or
I
waiting
know,
on you.
sorry. My bad.
It's okay. Piaz is asleep at the wheel. Where is this guy?
I was reading the manual.
Garten, your go. You gonna throw 2 daggers now?
No, that's long range. I'll try this sling again.
Oh,
look at that!
There you
nat
go.
20. Oh, they're really squishy. All right.
You got mad.
Good. He is surrounded by bad guys. He's not looking very... He's looking like a dog caught in a corner. He has no choice but to swing at somebody. Let's see, we have 3 people. Well, 1 is Grimlock, 3 is Longnose. Oh, he's gonna swing at Longnose. And he misses. Brother Jarny.
So if I click on a character, I've targeted them, right?
You got to control left click, and
Control
if you
click. Okay.
yeah, and if you have
There
the
we go.
combat tracker open,
Uh-huh.
it didn't add it to you. That did nothing. I see you
Well, I just-
targeting.
I've targeted Grimlock for
No,
my
you haven't.
spell. I have it.
Nope.
Con-
Control left click on him at the same time.
Not doing it.
No, it's not coming up.
If you have the combat tracker open, what'll happen is if you look at Jareth, see below his name it says targets and it's got a target there. Like if you target him, Grimlock, it'll say he's targeted. And you can still just drag and drop shit on it and get
Yeah,
past
but
it, but yes. You should be able to control left click on him and target him.
Yeah, I'm control left clicking. It's not doing shit.
Oh, look, magic. I don't know what to tell you.
That's
But
weird.
you got him targeted. I think you might be able to. Oh, look at that.
Now where'd my effect go?
Don't.
Okay.
I would stay out of combat mode and use the standard mode. 'Cause
Okay.
the way you flip spells back and forth,
Yeah,
the way it
yeah.
works, yeah. And now you can just, there you go. Awesome. I'm not sure, but do you guys have a little circle with a X in the middle of it on the list of your bars on the combat tracker? Let me, that sounds really hard to understand. Let me do a picture real quick. Can't get my screen grabber to work. Oh well. We'll go to Knoll number 9 is dead. Miramar.
Right.
Oh, that's it. Oof. Big hit, big hit. Took him out. That was number 6. The one in the back. Gotcha.
I can shoot my other arrows too, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Jareth.
Okay. Old staff spear. On no 4.
Wow. That sucks. Well, that roll and you still missed. Yep,
Yeah,
he
it's
misses.
-3. I'm not proficient.
All right, Longnose. He's going. He's going to stab with 2 daggers. See if he can do any good. Ooh, that's a hit.
All right.
Boy, it hits pretty good. 3 damage. He's going to do with his offhand swinging. Oh, that's not good. You didn't see that. He did. He dead. Oh, Grimlock.
All right, I am going at Knoll 4.
Yeah, miss.
Swing and a miss.
Yep.
That's it. Let me hit the button.
Dead guys. Number 3. You see him run off to the stairs over there. Full tilt.
Morale check.
And he disappears when he does go around the corner. New round, roll initiative. Baez is asleep again. Jareth.
All right. Knoll 4 is still standing there.
Yep. He looks like he'd rather run, but he has no choice.
I missed him again.
Alright. Miramar.
I want to run up the steps and get an eye shot down that. Basically down there, just to make sure it's clear.
South?
Yeah.
Alright. You start looking down that direction, and it does look like it is empty. You see the rotting corpse of that snake that you guys killed.
Somebody
Got-
say snake.
Ooh, good lord, look at that, man. This guy's good. Just can't do a lot of damage. Journey, your go.
Woohoo. The hell?
Got Grimlock targeted.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
That was the one that did that for you last round. It doesn't untarget them. I've removed it.
Okay, so it's not going to let me target apparently.
What is the, is there, because there's another thing there, or what's it doing?
I don't know. I'm hovering right over Knoll 4 lights up, and I'm going to press Control and click left click, and I just got a 10-foot thing to pop up.
Do it again. Why is nobody else do this? Okay, nobody else click Control left click except for Zerny. Go for it. Do it, Zerny. You see that? I am seeing Grimlock doing the targeting, not Zerny doing the targeting. Like, watch Grimlock when you do that, Rob. Is it doing
Sure
that when you're
enough.
doing it? Why is it doing that?
Yeah, it's
Do me
targeting
a
for him.
favor. Do me a favor.
Uh-huh.
Disconnect and reconnect. And
Okay.
then try it again. I think you're... Because you've had some other weirdness. Like your menus weren't showing shit right. Something's
Right.
going on.
So how do I disconnect gracefully?
Right click on the desktop. And then click on the exit program. And I think it gives you an arrow, like you can go left and it'll
I'm re-
log out.
Yeah, I'm going to turn to launcher.
I would just close it
Or-
completely and restart it.
Okay.
I had to update mine before I connected. Right.
Well,
Updated beforehand.
Yeah, I clicked that. Let me check. Do that real quick. No, it says.
And hopefully just a relog will get you sorted. There is a cache directory we may need to clean out too, but we'll see what this does. That is weird. Alrighty. I'll reshare the map so it pops up for you.
Holy cow! Showed up
What?
gigantic. Came up real big.
Oh,
I had Grimlock's face taking up half my screen.
uh-oh. He looks happy,
Alright.
don't he?
He does. All right, let's see here. Go back to actions. Control left click.
Yeah, that works.
Yep.
I don't know what happened. We'll chalk it up to what the fuck, and if it happens again, we'll just tell you to relog. Look at that! Nat 20. Damage large.
These are, large, right?
They are large out. Oof. Oh! Take
Just
them
killed
out.
him.
Yes, you did. I won. Alright, I am going to clear the bodies out. And... a good one. Yeah, I do not like that. I really don't have a good... No, that is not a good one either. Good lord. Desert. Alright. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take a 10-minute break. Looks like everybody is here but Robbie.
I'm here.
Alrighty. Did you not get the pop-up thing that said it's like a ready check?
I don't guess. Is it another window that would be in Fantasy Grounds?
It should have popped up in the front of your screen. It
Yeah,
said, "Are you ready?" and press yes or no, sort of, or just press yes to be ready.
I did not see that.
Now, let me try it again. The rest of you guys, it's not a big deal. I just want to see if it's a problem with your client. All right, you ready, Rob?
Mm-hmm.
Hit it. See that?
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Maybe just
I heard the
clicked it away.
noise because it makes a Windows or notification noise. I heard a while ago, but
Alrighty. Then we are good to go. You guys have cleared out the gnolls that seem to be positioned here.
That would be gnoll infestation.
If you don't mind, I may pop one healing pot.
yeah, I've got this potion of extra healing. If anybody wants to take a swig out of it.
I wouldn't mind drinking a little bit of that.
Sound like you've been drinking too much.
No,
Sure about that? You're slurring a little bit.
I've got a mouthful of tortilla and cheese right now.
Rob, you out of heels?
No,
Go-
I'm not out of heels. I was just going to try to save them
Yeah,
for
that's fine.
continuing. And I've got this.
Garden's bleeding.
Yeah, this.
Why don't you use, instead of one of the extra, why don't you use one of the regular ones? We have 2.
Yeah, I gave one to the cleric earlier.
From the party stash, there's 2 in the party still.
Nobody took those out earlier.
No,
guess-
that's what I'm saying.
I
If you
guess
want to
not.
use one of those, I can use one.
So I'm gonna remind you guys. Just this is gonna be the last time. So if this would have happened in next game, I would have said you guys left these back at your inn room because you didn't. I don't want the party sheets parcels this inventory to be used as like secondary inventory. It needs to be either used or gone. So,
How do you
Next-
split it then? Because there's a count of 2. How do you
yeah.
just do
Grab one and
ones?
drag it to your inventory.
yeah, it's only gonna pull one when you do it.
Gotcha.
I think we determined that if you click shift and drag, it did all of them, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm dragging
The
this.
3
and
that we
doing it.
bought earlier.
You got to throw it in your inventory.
That's what I'm doing.
Somebody else has already taken one. Garten took one.
There it goes. Fine.
Potions are gone. Good. You know what? I should probably come up with some sort of sound for using a potion. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah, that I was going to say some kind of gurgling would be great.
Yeah, I'm sure I've got something somewhere.
Maybe one with a that finishes with like a
Or a belch.
or a belch. Yeah.
That's more my speed. I'll see what I can find next time. Alrighty, so you guys have got your potions sorted out. People have assumed drank and used those up. Go on.
That is too weird. Discord just stops all of a sudden.
And knowing the knoll went that way.
That's not where the knoll went.
No, I know. Knowing the way he went though.
Yeah.
We should use our secret entrance that we're aware of over here to get back downstairs.
Certainly do that.
Did the knoll go downstairs?
Yeah, he shot down the stairs over there where Longnose is at the little doorway where they
Alright.
go. But we have another way down. Is it in that room there?
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
that's where it came up.
Yeah, it's not on the map because this is the player map, but it was right there. Is where the secret
Okay.
door that you
Right.
guys go down with. In that
Hoping
room.
they're not aware of that, so we would use it to our advantage.
Sounds like a plan.
You guys all want to move down?
Yeah.
Yeah, down that secret
Let's
way.
do it, man. Go down deep and dark.
I'm going to do that. Is it from memory? All you guys up here. In the corner. And long nose, that's why I didn't show. Alrighty. You guys see the map?
Do.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I'll move you over here so you guys can kind of see. This is where the door was, the secret door was. Going into that area where there's only just that little bit of explored visual space there.
And do we hear any noises as we come down the stairs here? Into this larger space.
And throw a percentile in the dice tower there. So what's the plan, guys? You don't hear anything, Luke.
Okay. Do we want to deal with potentially any other gnolls in here first before we go any further in the unexplored?
I'd say we want to make sure that the already explored areas are still clear.
Yeah, I'm going to move over to that door and listen, Mike.
Okay, give me a check on the tower, please.
Since my detect noise is so awesome at 20%.
Well, believe it or not, you made it by 13.
Wow.
But you don't hear anything.
I'll let everybody know I don't hear anything out there. Doesn't mean there's nothing there. Just don't hear anything.
And so I say I go here, open, check in the closet here. This is where the prisoners were, right?
Yep.
That's where Long Nose was at.
You
Anybody
open
in
up.
there?
You open it up, smells really bad, but there's no one in there.
I'll walk
I'm
in
gonna-
there, give it a cursory glance. I'm not really searching. I'm just making sure there's no surprise.
Yeah, the room that you guys are in actually kind of stinks really bad because the ogre is just rotting. And it looks like, though, some things have torn a couple of hunks of meat out of him.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go here then and go in this room.
So was that Garten moving Garten, or was that Grimlock moving Garten?
That was Grimlock, I think.
Did I move the wrong character?
That's because you were right on top of the.
I'll just
icon.
unlock your
Yeah,
token
some-
if you want to move.
Yeah, I'm
But
trying
that-
to get here.
Okay, that room is full of trash. The ogre's leftover stuff.
Going in
And
here.
Lots of rotting zombie corpses.
Okay.
These look like they have been eaten on by tiny little mouths. In fact, when you came in, you saw a lot of large rats scatter everywhere. Before we get too far, those of you that can't see in the dark, which would be Bias, who's not here, but mainly Brother Jarn, It is dark. There is no light sources in here. So if you're going to want to see, you're going to need to have a light up a torch.
What about a light spell?
Do you have one?
I have one on a scroll.
You want to use it?
Yeah,
look it
since I
up, see
didn't
what the
have-
duration and all that is. Duration is 1 hour plus a turn of level.
Yeah, so the scroll. Where did that go?
What I would do is look, just you have the light spell in your spell list?
I do have it in my list, yeah.
Okay, just grab the effect, put it on yourself, and we'll assume that's what you're doing, and just scribble it off the scroll. And you may have to, if it's just that's the only thing, just delete it. If you can't do that, if you can't edit it, let me know.
Yeah, no, it's like several scroll. There's like 6 spells on that scroll.
Okay. Yeah, and those links probably don't work either.
They show me the description from them, but that's about it.
I've removed it.
Okay, cool. I'll do the. Let's not do the blind effect, Robert.
No. There you go. So I don't know how this is going to work ticking through it. It'll tick through in combat, but there's no, I don't think, let's see, hold on. Yeah, so if I click next round, I could just round and round. I need to come up with a timer so I can adjust turn and round indicators for stuff like durations like your light sources, because there's no way to do that other than just click through them. So,
Right.
yeah, I'm not going to do that. We'll just have to wing it for now. And I just removed it. Throw it back on you. Sorry. Short rests apparently remove effects that aren't persistent. Sorry. There you go. All right. So you do have a torch, so you can see. Everybody else, I think, has some form of infravision. And Grimlock, you don't see any other heat sources in here other than the giant rats that seem to be eating all the zombies that you guys clobbered.
So if I'm following him out, no sign of the gnoll that we thought came down these steps.
You do not see anything, no.
Well, if he didn't go anywhere out in the main area, he made a shot down this tunnel. He knew about this tunnel.
He might have. There's several rooms to check out there, right?
Yeah, so Wilson, I'm walking around checking these cells, checking over here, just making sure that there's nothing in here except for rats.
Yeah, as soon as you move in that direction, the rats that are eating, they just kind of scatter and run away from you. But yeah, that's all that you see.
Okay, and I'm back over here.
What about these other 2 rooms to the west?
I guess I don't see them.
To the west of the staircase. Yeah.
The ones that were locked that had provisions and stuff in them that we took from.
Did not check those?
No.
Oh, I see what the problem is. Sorry. It's because my map was not all on the screen. All right. Yeah. All right. I'll go check the 2 rooms over here that had the provisions in them.
Okay, you don't need to move your token over there for you guys just doing this kind of stuff. Those are empty, other than the materials that you guys had left in there. It looks
Okay.
this side of it looks pretty much left the way you guys when you left, other than the fact that the zombies have been eaten on by rats, and the ogre has been eaten on, or some of his flesh has been carved off. It does look like rats have been eaten on him too, but it looks like larger pieces of it have been carved off with some sharp object.
All right.
Yeah, that's just to say. I was gonna look at his body to see what may have been eating it.
Probably gnolls.
Yep.
Garton will go invisible and check on down the hallway then. Give you a move silent.
Okay.
He informs the party that's what he's doing as well.
Honey, you move stealthily down the hallway and don't make a noise. Let me see if I can. That is what you see. You have to your right and to your left, there's passages that head off into the darkness. Give me a hear noise in the tower, please. You can hear, before you move there,
Okay.
off in that direction, very faint, and it's so faint you can't understand what this is, the voice or the language or anything. You just can hear. It's kind of like when you just at the edge of people talking, you can hear there's some sort of vocal exchange off over there somewhere.
I'll move back to the party and tell them where I hear noise coming from. And then I tell them I'll go check that hallway.
Okay. He comes back, tells you guys, "Hey, I think I hear something off here." And
I would move
Alright.
to get a little closer.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go in the direction of the noise. So if there's noise down here, that's where I'm.
I'm gonna follow these guys.
well, and just assume Longtooth is following right behind you guys. I'm not going to move him because I got other things to do. Get to there, and you can see that it opens up into a larger room, and I'm going to give you what you can see from there. Here. You're going all the way in there, and then I'll just do this.
I want to peek around so I can see.
So, can you guys see the doors in this new map? I altered the doors so that they should
Yeah,
be a
gray
little more.
bars.
Yeah, they're actually white, but there's a filter on the
There,
map that
yeah.
yeah, just so they show up better. See a little bit of space up here, and you see the hallway up here. You can see a faint light up in that direction, just around the corner, which it seems very near. I mean, there's like a corner right here, and you can see that. I mean, Hang on, let me just reveal the stupid piece of that map there. And then where that arrow's pointing, you can see a light source, and the voices are coming from up there. One second. See if I can do this reveal good stuff. That's a mess. And you see several creatures, 6 in fact. They seem to be laying on those mats, kind of just like they're passing the time, talking, speaking. And I don't know, what languages does Garten understand?
Common, Elvish, Goblin, and Orc.
None of those. I'm waiting for this stuff to load, so give me a second.
Do they look like what we just got through fighting?
No, they do not at all. They look. I'll show you here in a second. Large, hairy critters like this. Good. Hit the wrong button. There we go. And they all seem completely oblivious to your presence.
Run away!
Some move silence here. And I'm going to move back to the party and tell them what I saw. Large, hairy creatures. Six of them. Where they were to the north and all.
All right, he comes back and tells you guys what's going on there.
All right, I'm heading in that direction.
I will follow.
I will let them do that.
Alrighty, I am going to lock tokens. Go ahead and show me where you moved, Mr. Grimlock. And whoever else is moving. And we'll just start down the list of, if you're moving, I'll do you first because you're in the line first. If you're not, we'll go to Grimlock.
I'm letting them pass.
Okay, so
We'll
I'll just
follow
wait
them.
until everybody's moved and then come back to
Yeah.
you. So, Grimlock.
Sorry, my wife came in here and talked to me.
It's okay.
What was your question?
You can move. I've got the tokens locked, so you can path out where you plan to go.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that works.
Get him out of the way.
Well, that's a move right there.
Okay. And Miramar, you were next. That's where you're going to stop.
Yeah, I'm just staying right with him.
So, what happens as you guys are moving forward? You can hear movement, Grimlock. You don't even have to make a hear noise. You can hear people moving.
Did
You're gonna have to move there.
Garton, tell me where they were. I'm assuming you did.
Yes. Totally.
Okay.
Everything I saw.
Yeah, you don't need to know where they are because you see them, and they are coming down.
I can see him from here.
You're coming around the corner. You can hear them coming around here.
Okay.
And they seem to have heard something.
Yep.
And they're moving in this direction.
Okay.
So what is Jareth doing? Moving south?
Yes, that's right. I want to look down that hallway, make sure nothing's coming up behind.
Okay. That hallway cuts and turns to your left as soon as you go down there. Want to keep going?
No, I'm just doing watching our asset.
Okay. Let's go. So at this point, I am going to see. I need to roll a D10 here. Alrighty. The bugbears are not surprised. They can hear you moving because you're awfully loud in your armor and everything. They're aware that you're coming, but they're just gonna. They keep moving this way, like this. And they see you, you see them. There's no surprise involved. They realize, oh, you are not supposed to be here. And they, get in a combat stance, and everybody needs to roll initiative. Brother Jarny, what are you doing?
Well, I want to follow these guys into the room, so I can hold. Can I hold my initiative?
Who do you want to go after?
I want to go after Miramar.
Puts you at 13. Garton.
I'm invisible still.
Hey, there is a duration that popped there, Mike, for me.
Yes, it's because I started a round, and it'll tick through as we do this combat. I can't do it outside of combat. I mean, I can just ticking everything down as rounds. It's going to be very tedious.
I grabbed Grimlock there. I'm going to move to there, and let me give you a move silent.
And how about we redo that? This, because you got to move there. You got to move there. Move him out of the way. And your 60 puts you right there. You were cutting corners, and you can't really do that.
Oh, all right. That's where I'll move to. Moving
to that position? Okay.
Yeah.
And you did this skill. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That doesn't sound good.
If you ever watch this video on YouTube, you'll see why I said that. But as you come moving through there, obviously they see Grimlock, but the one in front, he has, what has he got? What is he? He's got a sword and a shield, and he's kind of focused on Grimlock. And as you move up, you're the whole in the black and white world where everything is pitch, where you're invisible wearing your ring. But he kind of he looks in your direction. He's like something alerted him to there's something weird going on over there. But he's not looking straight at you. He's kind of looking at your area.
I'm stopping there anyway, so.
Yep. I think half his move is... Long nose. He's going to move to here, and he's going to wait for you guys. Why did I do that? I didn't move him. And from there, he sees Grimlock and targets him. No, that is not who. Lucky's winding up a spear as well. Miramar, now it's your go.
All right. I kind of want to just slide up to where I can see one. Just take
Take a shot. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
It kind of cut out. Okay. You're gonna move up. It looks Grimlock. Are you moving forward?
It's not my turn yet, right?
No, but is that your plan?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So he's moving forward. So I'll let you just like kneel in behind him and launch off 2 arrows at whichever target you want.
Okay.
Which one are you shooting at?
If I'm looking right around the corner and I see the one slide up front, I'm gonna right at Bugbear one.
Okay. That's a hit.
Bugbear's large.
No.
All right, that's it.
That is. What did you roll? Roll the 4. Do me a favor. Give me that attack roll again.
Okay.
Actually, no. Give me a d6 and don't roll 1 to 2. All right. What was I saying before that? Said something.
Something about my 4.
4?
That was to see if it hit me.
Yes. Yes. Before
Aren't
that, though,
you
I said
dark? Or you're invisible.
he's
Yeah.
invisible. You don't see him. So it could have hit him but if it was going to go back towards the bugbear at that point, which it wasn't. You missed him already. So. All right. I'm gonna put you right here for now, and then when he moves, put yourself in that position. That was something I was gonna tell you. My brain has just slipped. All right, Jareth.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to catch up with the rest of the party.
You just want to move your full move and get up.
Behind Brother Bjarni.
Jarni, your go.
Okay. Well, I want to move up behind these guys, but nobody's moving forward yet.
Go after Grimlock.
Yeah, let's do that.
Grimlock, your move.
Yep. So why is Garten in there surrounded by these dudes?
I am going to be moving on south.
You can't see him. He is not there.
How
about that?
big are how big are these dudes?
Humanoid size? Actually, they are large. They're 7 feet tall, apparently. Wow, I was wrong. They're big guys, kind of like the gnolls. I didn't think they were large.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll go in here and go attack, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that with him standing there. You tell me.
We'll see what happens.
Okay. Well, that's where I'm going.
Move and attack.
Yep. Do you want me to do the attack or no?
Yes, go for it. Okay, now do me a d6. Don't roll a 1 to 2. Okay, I saw 1s and 2s as that was flipping across the
Yes,
screen.
I did.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
gonna hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'd have made him. If you would have rolled a 1 or 2, I would have had you roll another attack roll to see if you hit the invisible guy there. Which is not your fault. He's there. You can't see him. He didn't tell you, so not your fault. All right, Jarny, it is now your go. You can move. Put him back here. You want to stand on Miramar, or are you trying to go to Grimlock?
I'm trying to go up there to Grimlock.
Yeah, I've got to figure out a way to make the pathing stay on top and not. So you want to just go to there?
Yeah,
That is almost your full move. Don't you move at 5 or is it 6?
I can move 6, so I could I slip past him and get to the south here?
Well, 6 would put you on his square. 7 would be the one south of him.
Okay, never mind then. I thought that was 40 feet. I just moved. I was right.
Let's see. Let's do it again. That would put you 50 on him, and then 60 would be south.
Right.
So yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Okay.
So I can just put you down there. And now you guys have totally surrounded little buddy.
He's rolling and tumbling away.
He's gonna have to be. Abias is sleeping on the job. My guys seeing a target. They target Grimlock and chuck a spear. Ooh, that hits. 5. Next one. He has a broadsword. He is going to target Grimlock as well and attack him. Oh, that hits. 6 damages. This one. Run down to here. Less than half his move. Oh, it's a range. He can't. That is the end of the round. Roll initiative. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I forgot again. Second here. Right there. Alrighty, Garton, you are the first to go. First thing I would suggest, since you can't act in that tight of an area, because, well, you can stand next to Bjarni, because he's not using the two-handed weapon, but Grimlock is swinging. In fact, you ducked as his axe went over your head, so you need to get out of his square.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Just stops responding. I can't see my token, Mike.
Yeah, you're covered by your 2 other guys. Where do you want to go?
Move due south to the corner and then due east and stop on that square right before the door, or right before the alcove. There.
Okay.
And I'm going to do whatever rolls I need to get out of there.
You don't need to do rolls to get out of there. I mean, they're your people. You can move out and through your people. You can't move through enemy targets without special maneuvers. But yeah, you're good.
Maybe because since I was directly really on a square engage with him, if I needed to tumble out or whatever.
No, you're good. I mean, you can RP say you did, but as long as you're in a friendly square, you can move through it. You just can't stay in it. Unless, like I said, they're not using two-handed big, large weapons, and it's a 10-foot square. If these were 5 foot, you guys couldn't even stand on the same square. So,
Alright, I'm going to move to there.
alrighty. Long nose.
Can you move me? Because I can't see my token.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you are there. Sorry, I just made you invisible so that...
Oh, okay.
How about that?
Thanks.
It's up to there. Sorry, I forgot I'd made you invisible and you can't see yourself. Jarny.
Okay. Target's Grimlock.
That is not right.
No, it's not.
What dice did you roll? Let me look at that real quick.
Oh, I did the wrong one. I did the damage.
You gave him damage. Let me fix it. Good lord.
Sorry.
You're trying to kill him. Okay, go for it again.
Mm-hmm.
Don't use the damage.
Actually,
Much better.
An evil cleric.
Yeah, did you? You need to whisper me if you're going to do that on purpose.
And that's that.
Hey, Mike, I'm gonna try and kill Grimlock.
All right. This guy has another spear. He's going to throw at Grimlock. Oh. Grimlock, what's your AC?
Great question.
Oh, he hit AC 4.
Negative 8.
So it's not good enough.
5.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, he hit AC 4. The one to the north of you is going to swing his broadsword at you as well. Miss. Miramar.
Alright.
He's short, they're tall, no minuses or anything. Although with rolls like that, I should. There we go. Next is my guy. He is. Move to his buddy and then move to there. Face off with the cleric. That was his move. Grimlock.
Alright, so this time we're doing 2 attacks. The bugbear. Kind of done with balls right now, so I'm taking this guy out the knee.
That is
We're
a good
rolling
solid
large
hit.
damage, right?
Yep, they are. Says they're large, so yep. In one fell swoop, he took him out. Jareth.
Man, you see, you didn't
All
even
right.
give me a chance to put the arrow.
I'm sorry. I'm so used to doing that. I shouldn't have. I will stop. I'm just not used to it. Go
That's
for it.
okay. It doesn't bother me. I can see that you did it. So
What's Jareth doing? How about you just, if you're going to be moving through people, just point to me where you want to go, because I don't want to have to move the tokens every time you guys move through them.
Okay. I'm gonna get behind Grimlock.
Right there.
That's it.
Alright, that is more than half your move with your move base.
No attack.
You going to switch this to the next person?
1 second. Gotta figure out how to do it.
Okay. Should be. And if my thing would let me take a screen. Oh, there it goes. I'll show you. And post a picture in the.
Got it. Bugbear.
That's in case anybody else doesn't know where it is. Yours won't look exactly like that, but it'll look like something like that. Alright, this guy is targeting the only person he can see, which is Grimlock, and swinging his broadsword. Oof, misses badly. Dead. This guy cannot get in. Oh, he can. But he died. He's going to step in here and swing. New round, roll initiative.
Almost sounds like Chewbacca.
The guy's making the noises.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like everybody but Grimlock has rolled.
Did we lose Charles?
His
What
wife
about
may
me?
have. Need to roll initiative, man.
Sorry, guys.
Baz is not here. Garten.
I want to backstab Bugbear number 5.
Okay, you don't have to make any move silently rolls because you just standing there and he moved up. So
Yep.
go ahead and do it. +4 to hit. That is a hit. Or bow damage.
Hold on 1 second. There you go.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Jareth, your go.
All right, I'm stabbing past Grimlock to Bugbear 4.
Go for it. That's a hit, and they are large. That is not large damage. Yeah, when you're in the
That was
10-foot mode,
That was a D8.
yeah, you're using the 10-foot mode if you're spearing through Grimlock.
Yeah. Yep.
So you need to use the 3d6 one. Let me fix his health, and then we'll put it back. This is number 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now then use the 3d6 one.
Okay, now I see it.
Yeah, the staff spear. If you use the staff spear in the normal mode, it's a one-handed spear. If you use it in the 10-foot mode, that is a two-handed long spear. All right,
Much
there you go.
better.
Yeah, that's why I was expecting a much bigger roll.
All right, that's right.
Okay. All righty. There's Arnie. Your go.
How do I get Grimlock untargeted?
Control left click him.
Okay, there we go. Cool.
Yeah, you've got Bugbear 5. Is that the one you want to target?
That's the one I
Okay.
want. Yep.
Go for it. Say miss. Oh, look at that. You guys are so awesome. This makes it so easy for me. All right, so this guy just took a serious hit from the spear guy. But he's got to kill Grimlock, so he's going to just angrily whack at the stupid dwarf between him and the spear guy. And hit with his broadsword. Long nose. He can't get in the room. And he doesn't have invisibility. He needs a sling or something. Miramar, you go.
Now, with him using the spear, I can share the space with him since he's jabbing forward.
Yeah. But he's in front of you. So, I mean, if you want to
I
just
just
say...
don't want to shoot through him, essentially.
Yeah, if you want to just say you move up and you guys are standing side by side, because that's the only way I would do that without, so it would be technically like this.
Right. That's what I'm wanting to do.
Okay. Yeah,
And then
you only
still
need a
take
narrow
mine too.
space. He only needs a narrow space, so he's just stabbing. He ain't swinging. So yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I need to just make my maps 5-foot squares, and then you guys will know exactly where you can stand.
Oh,
Both missed. Woof. Guy is dead. Grimlock.
Okay. We're going at bugbear number. He's right in my face. Whiff. I beat
Our
you.
die rolls tonight have just sucked.
I won that.
I know. I need to get Longnose in there. He's rolling really good. He is going to change from throwing a spear at Grimlock. He's got one last spear, and he's going to toss it at the guy that seems to be casting spells.
Crap.
And he misses. And this is his last spear. But, let's see, who's he going to go for? 1 to 3. He's swinging at Journey with the broadsword instead of the guy behind him. He misses. This guy's going for Grimlock. Wow. And this guy's going for Grimlock with a broadsword. And misses. Whew. New round, roll initiative. Everybody's ready. I should just take Baez out of the thing because he is useless. Garden.
Yeah, and again, part of the problem here is that I rolled a character based on our party composition, right? So
Now you're
my
fine.
guy is not sword. My guy is not sword and board. I specifically picked not sword and board because Gene was sword and board, so my AC is not as low as it would be.
By the way,
with the
Gene
two-handed.
was never sword and board. He dual wielded.
Oh, was he?
Mhm.
Okay.
He had a high strength, so he used 2 weapons. And that doesn't mean you can't use 2. You know, you like use a shield and use your the one-handed axe.
Yeah.
If we need to rejigger stuff, because that's what you think is better for you, and not a problem. We won't do it right now, but we can certainly do it if. Although I think he's doing awesome, so it's up to you. Green bottle,
All right.
Garden.
Can I throw it at Bugbear 5 from there? Daggers?
You can't do a ranged item. You are face to face. You are
Okay.
touching. I mean, you guys are next.
Because
You could
the
stab
dagger,
him.
the dagger range is 1, 2, 3.
Right. 20 feet is -2. 30 feet is -5. Anything beyond that is out of your range to throw.
It's just because the map shows it at 10. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
Just,
yeah.
I'll just stab at him.
Go for it. Look at that.
Hit.
And the large damage on a dagger sucks.
Yeah, it does. But hey, I did max.
Yes, you did. Look at that.
There you go.
This guy is going to move this away, run down this way, and that is his action. He is still going to swing at. He misses. Arnie, your go.
There we go.
There we go.
Heal bot activated. Very nice. Thank you very much.
He still can't really get in there without getting hit. So he's just gonna stay back in the backfield for now.
Yeah, I'm trying to clear a path through the middle so I can move up. I made a
Miramar.
hole and then they just filled the hole.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. Awesome. Oh, now I remember what I was gonna say. Since we aren't doing crit damage, if you want, you could roll both your attacks and then do your damage.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. Because the only reason we did it before was because the crit effect was stuck on them when you critical. But since we're not doing crit damage anymore, it doesn't matter right now.
Does that mean I can do that too?
Uh-huh. Anybody that has
Yeah,
multiple
okay, cool.
attacks, you can just swing twice if you want.
Got it.
That makes it a little quicker for you. Alright, this guy is on Grimlock with the broadsword. Missed. Jareth.
All right. I'm going to attack Bugbear 4 again, because he amazingly didn't die when I stabbed him with this spear.
He does look seriously wounded. He is bleeding all over the place. Oh my lord. That took him out.
There we go.
He stumbles back and bleeds on the floor and dies.
Nice job, Ben. You made a hole.
You did?
All
in
right.
fact, well, I was going to say, he runs through, but there's still one to the south. A third of his move. What's a third of a 6 is what? 2?
2.
Wow, he can only move 2 and do that, so he's still stuck. All right. Bugbear 5. He is... Let's keep going after Darny with the broadsword. He hit once.
Oof.
Grimlock.
So I was intending to attack into the bugbear in front of me, but now the bugbear has mysteriously disappeared thanks to the guy behind me. So can I now move into that square and do it?
If you would like to, you certainly can. Open yourself
Yes, I
up to even more attacks, but you certainly can.
How would it open myself up to even more attacks?
Because some of them can't reach you, although...
Bugbear 6 could attack you then.
Yeah, right now he can't. But
Oh.
keep in mind, he could fall into that position now that it's empty anyway, so, but yeah.
I want to move right to the center. And then I will
Whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
attack it.
We both thought
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah.
I wish. I
Where's
guess
the WoW version?
I'm gonna attack Bugbear 2.
Gotcha. Awesome. This guy's out. This guy's out. New round, roll initiative. Well, our first person to go is Dead Bugbear. What a lame-o. Baez is not here. Garten.
Can I tumble like between the legs of Bugbear 6 to go up beside Grimlock? where
Yeah.
the Dead Bugbear.
Yeah, I will
I
move
want-
him.
That's
And then
what
you
I
can
want
make the
to
roll.
do.
Straight up tumbling roll.
You want it in the tower, or do you want it out?
No, you will know whether you make it or not. Oh, you did it excellently. He's like, what? He doesn't even, he's like,
Can
You're
I
right behind
stab
him.
at him from back
sure,
there?
you made it so well, I'll let you make a single attack on his back. Get +2, not a backstab.
All right, +2. Whiff.
Oh, good try though. This guy's dead. Alright, Miramar. Hit. They miss. That is a 1. That is why all the shit shattered. Oof.
Ugh.
Alright, he is got 2 targets. He doesn't like the caster. He's gonna keep beating on Robbie or Jarny and keep missing. Jareth. No targets. Well, they're I mean, you're gonna try to stab around the wall. I'll let you. You'll be at -2 though.
Bugbear 2 is not a target. What about Bugbear 5? I'm not standing around the. I'm not going around doing that.
He is pretty far.
far?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you want to stab at Bugbear number 3, you can stab. I mean, just basically stab around the corner, but you're gonna be at -2 to hit him on top of what you're. You know, you just do a situational modifier -2 because he's around the solid wall. I mean, he is sticking out
Yeah.
every now and then. So.
Well, actually, Miramar and I are sharing a space.
Nope.
I'm not actually up in the corner.
No.
Am I?
No, I mean you would be, you know, squeezed. Both of you guys would be in the same space. I just did that so you would be able to see both the targets. But I mean, if you want to, that's what you crammed in there pretty tight.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take the situational modifier on Bugbear.
Okay. Let's see if you can hit with a -5. Whoops, you need on target number 4. Oh wow, 6 and a 1. I was.
Never mind. I'll
I was gonna let
target
you
number
have
4,
it.
but
I was gonna let you have it if either one of them hit, but.
yeah, no good.
Yeah. Arnie.
Let's see what we got here.
You know, having you guys do this move on your own, it seems to make it faster. Either that or you guys are just getting the hang of doing targeting and stuff. Oh, look at that!
Nailed him. I like that. All
Did
right,
you
so we're going to Bugbear 2 this time with 2 attacks.
Yep.
Can I roll? Can I do the right click and roll 2 dice? Does that do 2 attacks?
No, it'll do 1 and add them together.
Oh, don't want to do that then.
Yeah, you want to just double click it twice. There we go. Oof. He is. When you hit him, you just blood sprayed all over the place. He looks seriously wounded. He does barely standing. And if he could run away, he would, but he can't. So he's just gonna kind of stagger there and try to stab you with his broadsword.
Let's go, long nose! Get in here!
Oh, and he hit with a 19. Look at that. Even with a -2, I gave him because he was staggering. Oh, 6 damage. And next is Bugbear number 3. Is going to, yeah. Mr. Grimlock. Yes. Long nose. He is going to brave it. He's going to move in. That's less than half his move. And let's see if he can get a hit on the guy to the north.
Oh no, he's not going to attack number 2.
Oh, he did. Yeah. Well, he's hitting the guy to the north. I don't know. It's the closest one. It's the one that's going to attack him. So, and he rolled a 20 for 3. He'll throw his. I can't do his offhand. I can't let him do that. Oof, and a 1. That's pretty sad. A guy in the corner. He is going to spin around and try to swing at Garten with his broadsword. And he does hit. And that is end of the round, gentlemen. Roll initiative. Garton Green Bottles, you are first to go. That is a hit. Oh! That. Alright. You may want to remove that target if you're going to cast a Cure Moderate, by the way.
Yeah.
Can you guys see the other people at the top, or do you just see yourself at the top left?
What
Robbie! Robbie!
Remove
Stop.
that, please.
Quit killing your own guys. Use the other one. It's the one that looks like the heal plus, not the blood. You don't want to use the blood. There you go.
Sorry, Grimlock.
Yeah. Ah! I was like, what the fuck? What's going on?
Yeah, do you guys see... Is that what it looks like in the top left of your screen? And it's in Discord.
Yeah.
So you guys can see all those people up there?
Yeah.
So, and this is mostly for Rob. If you want to drag and drop stuff on people, you can actually drag it and drop it on their portraits up there too. So if you're having a hard time targeting where they're at, you can do
Okay.
that. Yeah, I just figured that out like last week. So, he is dead. 6 is not dead. He is still swinging at. Oh, he is. What? He is not on Bajarni. Garden. Let's see how it goes. That is a hit. This is gonna hurt, Mr. Garden. Oof. Yes, it did. And a number 1 in front of Grimlock. He is gonna stagger again. Blood loss is taking its toll, but he is still gonna swing at Grimlock. Oh! Not 20. Ah. There we go. Oh, wow. Damn, max damage too.
I'm glad I healed him.
No shit. All right, Miramar.
I'm glad you healed me. There
Take
you
him
go.
out. He
Oh, that
did
was
the
guy-
minimum.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
So could you guys see his health bar, or did just my description?
Your description.
Okay, good. Yeah, he only had one left.
Now
I'll
can
try
I
to-
shoot at number 3?
You're gonna be at like -2 like Jareth was. You're still, I mean, you're both kind of shooting around a corner. It's technically hard, like cover, not concealment, so it's -2. A lot of 75% of his body's out, so 25% is, and that means it's a -2. Oh, I thought you were using your bow.
Oh, yeah, I meant to.
Okay. That was at, oh well, it's a 3 anyways. It wouldn't have hit no matter what. And Jareth. And that's miss.
Hard to hit.
Yep. And honestly, these fights would have been a lot easier if Bias was here. So next time we do this, if Bill's not here to start with, if somebody wants to pick him up and play him while we're playing, I just can't deal with it other than my own stuff. So you want to hand off initiative, Jareth?
Done.
Thank you. Player number 5. Who is he going for? He's going to swing at the guy that keeps healing the guy in the middle. Sword. And he rolls a 1. Grimlock. Grimlock.
So my target is no longer there.
Nope.
So I am gonna take a whack of Bugbear number 3, tag team him with Longnose.
That is a hit. So, does look moderately wounded. We are... Oh, and it is his turn. So he's going to try to decide between Longnose and Grimlock. And he sees the guy with the little pointy things and the guy with the big axe, and he's going for Grimlock. Oh! Of course. And Longnose.
Man down!
Man down, yes. Man down. Grimlock is down. I forgot to say that, yes.
Medic!
Yes. Let's see. Oh, look at that. This is damage. Ah! He puts him down with a dagger. Look at that. How did he... That's weird. No, that's right. 3 damage. Whew. Number 4 is dead. That is end of round. There's 2 bugbears left. You can roll initiative. Grimlock has... He just kind of like passed out from blood loss. He's not dead. He's just kind of, just kind of dazed and bleeding out. But if he bleeds one more time, he will. All right, Jareth.
All right, I'm going to pull extra healing out of my pouch. And I'm going to move forward into the space with Longnose and shove all 3 doses of the extra healing down Grimlock.
Okay. Just go ahead and throw it on him then. I will put you right there. Longnose is going to move up to the north.
Use the plus signs.
Uh-huh. Just drag and drop it on his little portrait up there at the top left if you want, or on his token, either one. Or in the combat tracker.
Did that happen?
No, it did not. I didn't see anything in chat. There you go. You healed
No,
the
I did not
bugbear.
want to heal Bugbear 3. Rats.
To kill Bugbear 3. Wow, we don't want to heal him. Quit doing that, dummy. Dead again.
You want me
Okay.
to re-roll?
Do it on top of him this time, not the Bugbear. You probably have him targeted.
I have him.
Yeah,
I have him
okay.
targeted now.
Okay, yeah, go for it. There we go. Alright, so he'll be able to act next round because he just came awake. Bugbear number 4 is dead. Miramar.
I want to slide in right next to Brother Bajorni. Close on number 5.
I want to put you below him.
Yeah.
For now, so there you go. Just kind of moving the bodies around. That is a hit. There we go. He's looking worse for wear. He doesn't look as bad as Garton does, though. Garton
Yeah.
looks like he's in serious trouble.
Garten wants to retreat to the north, about
Hmm.
where you have bugbear number 3 up there. Do I need to like tumble out of there to retreat?
You can use your fall back, which allows you to move a 30 or move. So if you have a 6, you can move 2. So wherever that puts you, as long as you're moving in a direction that your party is in. So Grimlock being there would keep them from moving past him.
So that's where I want to move to.
Oh, it's actually over here. I'll just put it back where it was.
That's what I'm doing this round. Retreating.
Journey. You gonna give him another cure light?
Yep.
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good.
Hmm. He is alive. He's like, God damn it, stop healing the motherfucker. He's gonna swing at you again. Oh, he hit you. And he's dead. He's dead. This one is not dead. He is going to swing at the only target he can right now, which is Grimlock with a broadsword. And hit. Stay down! Dead. He's not there. Grimlock just got rezzed. Can't do nothing. Long nose. Gonna move here. One last stab.
When did I get hit? I guess I just got hit.
Just
huh?
now, yeah.
Crap.
You just healed the guy that he had knocked down or something. I don't know. He was
Oh,
pissed at
yeah.
you. You keep healing him. You keep healing him. All right, dagger swung. We're good.
That's the way this is supposed to work.
New round, roll
I
initiative.
got my little pocket cleric right behind. I stand in the middle of all the bad guys and act like a madman.
Oh, this would be a lot easier had you guys had your wizard. I mean, he'd have slept all these guys probably, or at least half of
Oh
them.
yeah, good point.
Same thing with the
Yeah,
gnolls.
I was gonna try hold person, but they're too big for hold person to work. They got to be man-sized or smaller.
Oh, so they can't be large. Gotcha.
They can't be large. Yeah.
We have Jareth, Grimlock, and Brother Jarny that need a roll.
Initiative? Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Did we
We
loot the knolls?
No, we have not.
No, you did not.
Alright, we need to remember to do that.
Jareth?
Wilson's not, he said he's not cupping our balls, so.
No, not cupping your balls.
No.
Jareth?
I'm gonna pick up my spear and try and attack Bugbear 5.
Oh, what I'm asking for is you to roll initiative.
Oh, initiative. Sorry.
That's okay.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do after I roll initiative.
Awesome. Maybe you'll get first and go right off the bat.
He's got to roll damn good.
Yeah, especially with that big ass spear, which I know is pretty slow.
Yeah.
Give me a moment.
There we go.
Nope.
And of course he rolls a 10. At 18. Look at that!
Yeah.
All right. So
Higher's better, right?
sure, if you play 5e. Garten, you go.
What's the range modifier? That's long. 30 feet's long range for dagger.
That's -5.
Oh, I'm gonna try it anyway. I get to.
Which one are you throwing at?
I'm gonna throw over long nose and hit bugbear 6.
Okay, remember he's the same height as you, so you will be shooting through
Yeah,
melee.
Bugbear is 6 is 7.
Oh, you're right. You're right. He is. You're right. So just -5. Go for it.
That's a miss.
I'm not seeing a -5 on the roll. Oh, there it is. Got ya. Never mind.
Oh,
Look at that.
Oh yes. Oh,
Did not
right in the
die.
eye. He's
Yeah. He just like the blade nicks him on the shoulder. And he just like points at you and he's like, "I'm cut." You know, he said something, but you don't understand it. You get the impression he's coming at you or wants to come for you.
He's got to trample long nose first.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm gonna come up with a sound that means hit the fucking button. Miramar is. Oh, we took out the. There's one left. One left. He's like looking around. He's like, I want to take this little shit out and get the other little shit. And he swings on 17. That 6 damage doesn't kill him. He's dead. But Baez is sleeping. That one's dead. Brothers Arnie, it's your go.
Yay.
Look, that is not the right roll, man.
Yeah, no.
That is no way that is the right roll.
I was only drinking one part of it,
Yeah, but
a third of it.
it should be a D8. Where are your powers? Let me look at your powers.
Yeah, I hit the potion of
Potion
extra
of
healing.
healing.
1d8.
Oh shit! Yeah, it is.
It rolled a 1.
It
Woo!
rolled a 1.
Yeah. All right. Awesome.
All
Good
right.
luck. I forgot that there was an actual roll that could be a 1 on those potions. Just be sure to mark off one of the charges on it. I should have 3. So you'll remember next time.
Where do I mark that off at?
Should be
It
some
would
little tick
be-
marks on it.
On the potion of extra healing. Oh, it only has 1. Prep. And I will
Oh,
tick one
cool.
off. Yeah, now you can tick one off. I probably put 1 there
Okay.
just because you'd have 1 potion, but yeah, it makes more sense to have
Right.
3 on that. Grimlock, your go.
I don't hear the beep.
I don't know what to tell you. It's your turn. That one's dead. Jareth.
So I think that was
Okay.
I was actually holding the dice like over the bugbear for my turn. And I think maybe that's why it didn't beep, because I was waiting for the beep and I was just going to drop the dice, right?
And smack the button as fast as you could. You are very fast. You are very fast. Yeah. Well, we'll try it again next time.
Well, that's weird because I don't see in the chat window where it said turn Grimlock.
I do.
Okay.
Longnose is gonna swing his little daggers. Bugbear. Wow. What the fuck is with this dude? He's like a murderer.
He's a badass.
Isn't he? I mean, if he had like better weapons, he would just brutalize these guys. Dead. Dead. New round, roll initiative. Garden.
Oh, look, I hit.
Is there somewhere where we can see what the initiative order is?
The combat tracker.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Fair enough.
Bugbear 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to just delete them all, but because I gotta just fish through them. I'm looking at one of the output on this is showing the -5, but I'm not sure it's applying it to the roll because I'm only showing -2.
I'll move to there.
That's because I'm +3 on that attack because it's a ranged attack.
Ah, got you. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right, I heard the beep. That
And a
There
nat
you
20.
go.
How do you kill him, man? Dude, he's dead. There ain't nobody
All
left.
right.
The battle is over.
I let out a dwarvish roar.
Okay.
I go
And
recover my daggers and bullets.
And I'll go thank whoever gave me the potion, and I'll go pat the cleric on the shoulder. Good work. Garten, did you already use your potion?
Yeah, I put it down Brother Bjarne's throat when he fell outside.
All right, I'll give you my potion that I have in my inventory, so you can use it since you're not.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too well.
Did that give it to
You
you?
see-
I'm trying to figure out how to give you an item.
Open up the party sheet, drop
Oh,
it
the
in
party
there, and
sheet.
I'll
That's
just
what it
pick
is.
it up.
The party sheet.
or you can just use it on him yourself.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
you
Yeah,
could
that's
drop the
easy.
effect on
Duh.
me.
Duh.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Feel much better.
Alrighty. So the room where the bloody battle took part. What is the word I'm looking for? Idiot.
Who's been drinking?
Place?
Took place. Yeah.
Took
we got it.
place. That's the word. Why did that just not come to me? So
'Cause you're old.
maybe I've got that in 20 fucking windows open on my desktop, so that's probably has a lot to do with it too. But the room where the battle took place, other than the blood and gore and guts from all the bugbears you guys just murdered, is fairly empty. There are the 3 doors to the east, but to the north you can see that there's various, looks like cots and barrels and a couple of things in there. If you want to rummage through their stuff.
Well, I definitely would. We need to go upstairs and rummage through the Knolls stuff, and we need to rummage through their stuff.
I agree.
So right now you're here.
Yes, we're rummaging through the bugbear
Garton's
stuff.
gonna
That's fine.
go
We can do.
north into the. Yep. And start rifling through stuff.
Righty.
I'm just gonna study the animal, like their feet size, print, what print they would make. Just get details of.
Okay. They're not actually a bear. They're kind of a hobgoblin-looking creature, but they're a lot more hairy. You notice when they moved, they were very quiet and they looked predatory. I mean, when they moved. In fact, your knowledge of them, I mean, you would know something about them because they're fairly common, but they're very good at ambushing. Which mechanically in the game means that your surprise is you got a minus when you make a surprise against them. But you guys were aware of them. They weren't really aware of you, other than there was a noise, and that's why they were coming down. So they didn't get to do an ambush. I'll go ahead and remove them really quickly. They do have, and I don't have this in the. It's not going to be in the party loop window, but they all had broadswords, and some of them had spears. So if you want either one of those, you're certainly welcome to pull them out of the items list and put them on your sheet. There was 6 of them, so you could have, if you want 6 spears or 6 broadswords, you certainly can use them if you want. Otherwise, you want the coins and things that were, which rummaging through their bodies, they each had 12 gold pieces each, which is wow. Why did they have so much money? But the one of them appeared to be maybe the de facto leader, and he had some gems and a silver bracelet. And I will put that in the party sheet. But the rest of the stuff in the room looks like I described earlier. Pallets, they've got kind of skins and stuff on the floor that they slept on. There's a barrel of water. There's some meat in there that was dried. You're not sure what it is, stuff like that. But other than the items that I've put in the party sheet, there was nothing of value.
In the room that Garton's in, we still have 3 doors to the right.
Correct.
All right,
And
I'll go check out the top door.
let me real quickly. It is midnight. You guys are if you guys want to stay a while longer, I'm certainly up for it. But I normally would cut it off here because some people may have to get up early. It's late. So anybody
No,
have a problem?
it's fine. I just don't want to forget to go loot the gnolls. That's the thing. I don't want to forget that. I don't want to fall off the radar.
Okay.
Going from session to session. So, but I'm okay with stopping now. It's fine.
Okay. I wanted to kind of give it there because we had just finished the combat. A good place to kind of let it go, unless somebody, if you guys want to check the doors before you go, we can certainly do that. And so Grimlock, as far as that door, the door looks like a normal door, looks well managed and maintained. You probably won't have to make a strength check to open it. It doesn't appear to be locked, at least on this side.
The cleric stealing all the jewelry.
Shh, don't tell nobody. I'll cut you in on it. I'm just making
Okay.
sure we don't lose it and leave it in the room.
So do you guys want to
Yeah.
check the doors now? Do you want to go? Do you want to stop for the night? We'll do.
Well,
we'll do whatever you
Longnose-
want. I can.
Longnose will come over there and he'll check for traps. Let me do this while the other guys are busy looting.
I got the jewelry, guys, and I'm not overloaded, so at least not any worse overloaded.
And Longnose says, I don't find any traps.
Okay, I'll open the door.
All right, you open the door, and it is a very small cubby that is completely empty.
Okay, I'll walk in there. Just kind of take a look around.
Okay.
Does it look like a cell?
No, it just looks like a square room with nothing in it. You're not sure what it was used for, but there's nothing in it right now. And what is Garton doing there?
Find and remove traps.
Give
on
me a
that
check
door.
in the tower.
I just did one.
How high
Dude.
is the ceiling in this cub?
Yeah, it's a 10 by 10 by 10.
Okay.
Do you not see it, Mike?
Yes, I do. And strangely enough, you rolled good enough, and there is one there.
Okay. Need to roll
You
to
see,
remove it.
you certainly can try to do that.
I let everybody know there's a trap here on this door. I'm going to attempt to remove it.
Okay.
I'm going to be ready to run over and heal him.
I want you guys to look at that. That last one. You are
Oh.
able to
Oh,
disarm
wow.
the trap. Yeah, the
by
first one.
one.
Yeah, by one. So you are able to disarm the trap. You're not sure what it does, but you know that when you open the door, it would have triggered something. It's a wire that runs up into the ceiling. But
Oh,
so
do we not have a sound effect for that? Man, we need a sound effect
for a what?
for disarming a trap, man. That's cool stuff.
I don't know what that would be.
Oh, some mechanical noise.
Some
I can-
awesome
I can-
fanfare of trumpets or something that
I
you
can
actually did it.
do. I can do.
A
Well, I
moan
did
of
that.
pleasure.
How about that? No. That's
Oh,
when you fail
yes.
it.
That's
How
funny.
would you do if he fails to disarm?
No, that's not the right one. I
You
could do
don't
this
have
one.
like an unlock noise or something like that?
I might, dude. It's so hard to find stuff in it. Let me look. Unlock. Oh, nothing. Oh, here's this. That's a trap sprung, but there's no. This thing is so hard to find anything.
Like tumblers, lock tumblers. or-
Yeah, I mean that would be awesome, but I don't see. Yeah, there's not
Alright.
much, but there
So
is this, which I should have used when Grimlock opened the door, and I didn't. All right, so what are you
is
gonna
this
do?
door locked?
It doesn't appear to be. It looks just like the door that Grimlock opened.
Okay, I'll let them know that it is not locked.
Okay, I'll go
Then
open
I'm
that
gonna
one.
move down to the next door and do the same fine trap.
So Grimlock is gonna open the door,
Yeah.
and oddly enough, the door opens up to a solid wall, a flat, solid wall.
It was there just to have something fall on your head.
Maybe that'll work. All right. You're gonna do a find traps on the next door.
Yep.
Do not find any.
Yeah. So is this door locked?
No, it is not.
Say, hey man, no traps here, and this door's not locked either.
I want to inspect this wall, kind of feel around it.
Your
It's really odd
dwarven
to have a door
senses.
open and
Yeah, your dwarven senses tell you that and this is a common trap that dwarves use. They would like put what looks to be a door, but opened into nothing, but it was trapped, so that it would, whatever the trap was, they would either smash them right there or do something in that small confined space.
Okay.
So the wall itself seems solid to you, and
Okay, I'll go open this door.
brave the door, and it opens up to another 10 by 10 by 10 cubby. And if you guys want to look what I was laughing about, you can look at that. That awesome roll before made it by 1, and the next one rolled 100.
Failed miserably.
Yeah.
I'll walk in the room and inspect it, feel around the walls.
They seem like normal solid walls. No sliding, shifting passages.
I mean, there's no crumbs, no sign of anything in
Just
this room, like it
dust
was
and
used or anything.
looks like they haven't been used in years.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I'd say we need to go loot our knolls upstairs and then be done. Everybody okay with that?
Fine by me.
Yeah.
I think along the way, I'd be looking and I would check around in these a little bit for any secret doors, any other ones.
The little cubbies that you guys opened up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't find anything either. They seem to be kind of what they appear, just small little cubbies. All right. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna leave you guys where you're at, your characters, and I will retcon that you looted your stuff. But next time I won't do that because I don't want to drag you guys to the other map and make you go through that. But they were pretty poor. They weren't as wealthy as the bugbears. Between the 8 of them, I think it was, they had 11 gold, 108 silver, and 108 copper, and one of them had a blue quartz. And I'm going to throw all that into the party sheet, which shows up as money, and I'll split that to you guys.
Okay.
And combat
What weapons were they
wise,
carrying?
they were using long spears and long bows.
Okay.
If you want, you're too small for either one of them, unfortunately.
I
They're
don't
both
wanna do
two-handed.
that. I wouldn't mind picking up a short sword at some time. So if
I'm
we
going to
come
do the
across
XP.
one.
I shouldn't because you guys aren't leaving, but I just want to clear it out in case next time we place. Because Bill wasn't here at all tonight, and I don't want to give him the XP that you guys earned. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right, so we'll pause it there. That seems like a good place to stop it for the evening.